wanted to know. Wanted to know what I'm doing now. I'm living on the glow of your computer. Yeah, you're online with Cowboy Dan. So don't you drift, don't you slide away. Oh, come hang a minute, baby, in your day. I got a vibe with your name written on it. Come on, let's set this moment ablaze. Cause when you click my name, the world feels right. We'll light up the dark like a neon light. Oh, you show up, I'll pop off for sure. Yeah, that's the whole damn plan. You're online with Cowboy Dan. Got kinda tired of that doom scroll rolling. Post after post, like a lost parade. But maybe you and me can break that spell. Oh baby, come slide into the stream for a minute. Stay, so don't drift off, don't fade away. Just pop on in, let's chase the gray. I got a vibe with your name written on it. Come on, let's take a spin and enjoy our day. When you click my name, the world feels right. We'll shine up the dark like a neon light. You'll show up, I'll pop off for sure. Yeah, that's the whole big plan. You're online with Cowboy Dan. With Cowboy Dan. We'll talk about anything that's on your mind. Play a few games, laugh ourselves silly. React to all the strangest videos we find. But the best part, you're hanging here with me. We'll forget all them lonely feelings. Just tune in when your heart runs low. Grab a coffee, my friend, get into the flow. Let's have fun, it's time to start the show.
Hey, howdy, hey, boys and girls. KJCowboyDan here. I'm here with Theta and my boy Scotty. And I'm going to tell you what, these guys are lifesavers, and all has to do with today's theme. Now,
Can I just say real quick,
Recently
that
in-
opener was
Oh, yeah.
fucking killer. I have never seen that
That's not-
before. I was rocking that shit, man. That was awesome.
oh, yeah, I only played half the song too because that's like a 6-minute opener song.
Dude, I was bumping to that. That was
Oh.
like 70s disco coming into the 80s like pop rock culture type. That's badass. Loved it.
Well, I figured start off with a new song, and we're talking about a lot of more classic movies today, particularly of internet and hacker culture. This is a digital song. That song was made via Suno, an AI band, where I just wrote the lyrics and I let the band roll with it. And believe it or not, that's an older version of the song. That's Suno 4.0. On that song, and now Suno's at
I think it was
4.5.
fucking killer, man.
Yeah. So thank you very much. Hey, Scotty, how you doing? Thanks for joining.
I'm
us.
doing great, man. Thank you so much for being part of this cyberpunk dystopia.
Indeed. And let me tell you, this cyberpunk dystopia has been giving me quite the prostate exam. I'll tell you what, I had the foot of YouTube up my backside. Woo!
They'll do
Nah,
it
it's
to you.
terrible. The algorithms, they're getting all in everywhere.
Yeah, you got to go to the ass man for that.
But we got good news. We are indeed live on YouTube. I was very worried about it. So let me tell you what happened. Last night, some nefarious not gooder, but do badder, I guess. A nefarious fellow had
Ne'er-do-well.
Ne'er-do-well, yes.
There you go.
It's a ne'er-do-well. He had hacked my website, my YouTube. And
My
So
precious.
he tried to take the One Ring, but he posted some content that wasn't me. I could tell because the guy had much better body build than I did, and also there was content that was very much adult themed, and
To say the
fortunately, I'd
least.
like it's the very least. I got to say thank you to DJ Play Nice, because DJ Play Nice was awesome to have notified me that my YouTube was friggin' hacked. And
DJ Play Nice is like a superhero. He swings in, just in the nick of time to let you know what's going on and to save lives. You really are a superhero, man. Like, I
indeed,
want to find out what your secret identity is one day.
I was groggy when I woke up this morning, and my phone showed me the face of Jake Blues, and I'm like, when one of the Blues Brothers is telling me to get the band together, it's got to be a good day. It's gonna be a good day.
That's right.
But this was the one time that an image of Jake Blues really hurt my day. Oh, but DJ Play Nice, you are a hero, and I really appreciate you. Thank you very much for bringing it to my attention. We did have it left us with 2 community strikes, community guideline strikes, also one strike on adult themed content, and fortunately, I spent the entire morning dealing with YouTube and dealing with their AI overlords that are won't let me talk to a human being until I finally got to see one. So in retaliation, I said, let's talk about hackers, internet films, and television and movies about internet culture. Let's do it. And then I went to you guys and I says, okay, I came up with the topic. Theta, you came up with the ideas. I said anything from friggin' hackers with Angelina Jolie to Tron. Let's go.
Yeah, I got a whole list of stuff. I mean, there's just so many that started popping in my head. Because
just so that way you guys know, the strikes are
gone.
gone. The strikes, by the way, are gone. By the way, I just have to deal with YouTube making sure that the AI understands that. From what I understand, with everything that's been going on with the YouTube, everything is. Please do not be horrible people. Do not hack people's pages. Do not put content that they don't approve of on their pages. And I did not click on.
If anybody,
I know this.
If anybody is going to put cocks on my page, it's going to be me.
It's going to be you. I knew you're. I could.
As long as it's not Courtney.
I could feel the end of that sentence.
No, but also, like, I don't want to brag, but I think you know where I'm going.
I get it.
That the entire reason I would put it on my page is because I'm just like, oh my God, come on, guys. It's a totem pole. Let's go to Alberta.
I call this the Washington Monument.
There you go. See, I'm boasting. Maybe inappropriately.
We got people from multiple countries coming to take pictures around it. Come on.
He's
not circumcised. Let's ignore him, Edna.
It's just Memorial Day, so
anyway,
what it is.
It's weird. It's a weird flex, because I thought that, like, it's a weird, horrible thing to try and take over someone's sort of broadcast or social media. Like, you want, like, that's kind of like keying a man's car. Like, leave it alone.
Yeah.
Unless there's, I don't know.
I just didn't get it because I'm not monetized. It's like, what are you going to do? You're going to make it so that way I can't stream on this channel anymore and I have to go to one of my alts? They've already screwed up. I've been hacked before in my previous channel.
Tell them that story about the last time that you were hacked, and at least
the last time I was when I lost my first YouTube channel, or when I lost my
the funny hack, since you're a DJ and they sent you they made a video of them doing like Bollywood.
Oh yeah,
karaoke.
the Bollywood. Oh yeah. So the last time I was hacked, that was actually on this channel, and I didn't get any repercussions from it. It was just some
It's just silly
fella from India singing karaoke very badly.
And Scotty, you got to know that KJCowboyDan, he had his own DJ business for what, like 10 years?
23 years. I was a
23
karaoke host
years.
for 23 years. Karaoke host, trivia host, and mobile DJ. Ended up leaving.
Oh, those were the days, man. I
Yeah,
love
but-
those businesses and those days.
Was it until COVID? Is that when you
Yeah,
lost it?
yeah. The COVID shut me down. They said you were not allowed to gather, and I'm like, I'm not allowed to gather. That's my entire business. What are you talking about?
Yeah. That was kind of like the last nail, but like things were sort of spiraling shortly before COVID when it came to, well, I guess no, karaoke's always been popular. Trivia nights, you have to cultivate the right location.
Yeah, exactly.
But,
I used to go to open mic night where they do karaoke. They do comedy night, comedy, just a bunch of open mic stuff. And I went up there and I did magic and stuff. So, there's always been, DJs and stuff that would host those type of channel, those type of events.
Those are great.
They are. It's always fun. Plus, also, you got a little bit of booze, you got a little bit of encouragement, and you can sit there and make a fool out of yourself. It's the one thing that Americans and Japanese
I actually have a
common.
video of one of my performances on YouTube somewhere on one of my older channels. I'll have to show it sometime. Anyway, go ahead.
So yeah, it was that was actually a good experience at getting my YouTube channel hacked. I still privated
got some entertainment out of it.
Right. I ended up privating the VOD, but I still got the VOD on my YouTube if I ever want to cut it up and go that one time that I was hacked. That I don't have the VODs for this, so don't ask if anybody wants to see something.
There's other places you can go for that type of stuff.
There's other places for that, but we don't need to understand why baby oil is crucial in certain film environments. Anyhow, so I decided, hey, let's talk about hackers. Let's talk about hackers in film. And then I was thinking about my favorite woman of all times, Angelina Jolie. Oh my goodness, she was great in the movie.
Oh god, yeah, that whole movie, everything about that just emanated coolness in the 90s, like the leather jackets, the place that they went to hang out at was very reminiscent of Shredder's headquarters with all the kids skating around on their ramps. It was, I could probably make a theory that the place that they were hanging out in Hackers is the exact same place that Shredder was trying to build his foot soldier army.
They were both in New York.
It's true.
They were both in New York on the pier. Yeah. So
I need to actually write that down. That's a pretty cool theory. I like that. Okay.
Shared universe.
Shared universe. If it was only 10 years earlier, you could put it say that they happened at the same time.
Well, technically, I mean, it could have just been like the Second Coming type of thing, or maybe it was just because it never really. Well, I guess no, it does in Hackers. It does.
Well, yeah, no. Now,
okay. Yeah.
Sorry, my brain just took a detour and said, "So does hack the planet mean the Foot Clan?"
Well, at the time, maybe that's what that was all about. Maybe
hack the planet.
So you're saying
it'll take.
So you're saying. So Angelina Jolie and Johnny Lee Miller and Matthew Lillard and that guy from Bring It On.
Yeah,
they all end up fighting the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the end.
Yeah,
because they hacked the planet.
No, you know what my theory is going to be? Angelina Jolie's ex-boyfriend, the one that was kind of a dickhead and drove the motorcycle, but
Oh,
and
yeah.
you
Actually, I'm not mad at people who ride motorcycles.
well, yeah, but I bet he was part of the Foot Clan. I bet that Johnny Lee Miller and all the hackers, they were probably just like hanging out there because they thought it was cool.
I would join the Foot Clan if Angelina Jolie was Shredder.
I think any of us would, especially back then.
I would join the Foot Clan if Angelina Jolie had any role in the Foot Clan. Heck, even Shredder's #1 guy.
She's the lunch lady.
That was her second big movie. Her first one was Gigi, right? The Gia, yeah. She got that, and then she got Hackers, and she met Johnny Lee Miller, and they got married because they met on set.
Well, as long as we're objectifying women, I was just curious. Well, is it that Angelina Jolie is the most strikingly beautiful woman you've ever seen? Or is it that when you've ever seen her move, she moves like a sexual being?
I think it's the second.
In my assessment, she is a good-looking woman. I'm not saying she fugly. I'm saying she pretty, but I'm just saying the way that she conducts herself makes her so much sexier.
That's what I agree with.
Absolutely,
she's not my type of woman, but I'm not saying I wouldn't if I had the chance. Like, yeah, she's a definitely sexual being that emanates woman sexuality. Like she brings out that lustfulness in men. There's just something about her. There's something exotic and just there's something about her. But
she was perfectly cast as Laura Croft for that exact reason. I mean,
exactly.
A lot of people, when they think about Laura Croft, especially in the early 2000s, late 90s, you're thinking like, okay, well, there's these Madonna-shaped pyramid boobs on Laura Croft, but then you get
like Rita
Angelina Jolie, the girl from Girl Interrupted comes in and she's playing Laura Croft, and you're like, yeah, okay, please and thank you.
Yeah,
well, and she's committed to the role too. Like, she's not fucking around.
Exactly. I mean, she really is one of those actresses, whatever you want to call them, women actors, whatever.
Jesus Christ, what a bumpy parking lot you've got.
By the way, Jamie Lynn Simmons wants to say hi, Scotty, and she agrees. She agrees that you should not have any Cox-related content if it's Courtney on your channel.
Well, what about Masters of the Universe?
I like Masters of the Universe.
I
Courtney
do
Cox
too.
is fine. Look, if you're angry at Cougar Town, get off my lawn.
She
wants to let Theta know that she missed you.
I know, I miss you too. Tonight we're not gonna be doing a stream on my channel. We're gonna be doing it over here. So
we're doing it right now.
Watching Spider Noir tomorrow, so everybody excited for that. But there's so many hacker movies that really broke the molds. I mean, I don't know what order you want to go in, but I mean, there's the start of where everything is. Basically, Tron was like the original hacker movie.
Yeah. Tron was absolutely one of the things in my notes that I pulled aside, and we all know that Theta likes to go onto the grid every once in a while. So let's start with Tron.
I got my identity disc back here. So
as long as it's not the new identity disc.
It is.
Oh, it is. It is the new one. Okay, we got to get you a classic identity disc.
No, I do need to get a better one, but
need a blue one.
Yeah, I need a blue one. I need one that changes color. The one that I want, if you go to Tron Disc with a C instead of a K.com, they have this amazing metal one that changes colors, and the outside, whenever you flick it, it opens up like the disc part. The light opens up, and it pulses like you're actually, like it's actually a weapon.
See,
It's
I
really
like them.
cool.
I like them. Tron was one of the movies that got me into thinking about Frisbee as something
And it
more than
has like
just
a back thing.
Tron was one of those movies that got me thinking about Frisbee as something more than just a disc that you throw around,
Yeah.
But unfortunately, then all of a sudden got ruined by the Frisbee golfers.
Yeah. Yeah, like when Ram's in there with his identity disc, and he's doing all those twirls and those spin tricks and stuff, made it look cool.
Did you get the opportunity to see Tron Legacy in 3D?
Of course, I have it in 3D. I have a 3D TV.
You have a 3D TV? It's like the seventh on Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah, weren't those like a thing for like 5 minutes?
It really was, but I loved it because there was actually some games that you can play in 3D, and it was awesome. There was a Silent Hill Downpour game. There's a Batman Arkham game that I played in 3D.
Oh wow!
I also have the VR, like the first VR set. Like I'm still rocking the PS4. I don't have the money for the PS5 and all that stuff. But
I know I'm getting so mad.
Yeah,
so Miss Sparkles wants to know when you boot up your 3D TV, where the hose at?
They're everywhere. They're in all corners. You can see all shapes and sizes.
Well, definitely got to come over to your place next time we do a Tron night, then, so that way we can watch it in 3D.
I need to get I need to get 2 new pairs of glasses though, because mine broke.
Oh, you just go to
Is
Disneyland
that because you were attacked by the hotness?
No, because we had a flood in my room like 8 years ago or something, 7-8 years ago, and so a lot of stuff got ruined, and that was those were part of the things that
he says it was a flood. What he was doing is he was using his Legos to reenact the Noah's Ark incident. And
that's my brother. My brother's the Lego fanatic.
I was gonna say something ridiculous like there was too much cum.
Are we gonna have a Scary Movie 2 clip like?
Yeah, exactly. Sorry about that. I'm a guest. I'm a guest. I should reel that in.
No, but I mean, getting into Tron, I mean, Kevin Flynn, he made hacking cool. Like he made it to where like he was like if we're gonna get into the reality of hacking, he began the movie hacking scenario, I guess, or character with a bang, because he did it in a real way. Like he would go through the back doors, take that and clip it for whatever you want. But he would hack the back doors and get in through pathways that he designed, because they were his programs. And
in a sense, you're right on both accounts. He did hack it through the back doors. He was talking to the computer the entire time. And he's like, "Yeah, that's right. You're letting me in. Oh yeah, you're letting me in." The entire time he's talking to the computer.
True. I mean, true that.
You made a dirty joke, but it was true.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, because he was basically giving the MCP unsolvable equations, and so like he was distracting him because he had to kind of the MCP anyway had to focus on the queries that he was being asked while he was trying to block Kevin Flynn from getting in, and it was kind of pulling him in 2 different directions, which made him digitize him and bring him into the grid.
Well, and not to push back on that, because I love Tron, but I'm just thinking like Tron is a computer movie for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Is there like a computer typey movie that is more cyberpunk or hackery before Tron? And I would say yes, there is. I would say THX 1138.
I've never heard of it. Okay, so that's definitely needs to be on my list to watch then, because I've never heard of it.
That is the company that is where Lucas named his company after his first official film.
Well, it is directed by George Lucas. Yes,
it's called THX 113.
138.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it is a dystopian, mechanical, cyberpunk future. It's only an hour and a half long. I believe the current release is, of course, it's a special edition. So there's different special effects that George Lucas put in there. But that is one of those things where even our main character THX does go into the technological mainframe to try and change information. So there is a little bit of, hacking in that. And I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. If you enjoy recreational botanicals, if you enjoy being inebriated, you can watch it while inebriated. You will fall asleep. And if you're curious about science fiction, you can watch it without any of those, mind-altering things.
And
it's very, I want to say Orwellian of a movie.
Reminds me a lot of Tron.
I would go further than Orwellian. It is almost, it's both, it's combination Orwell and Huxley.
That's a good combination.
Yeah, and then the end doesn't make any sense. It's a great movie.
Robert Duvall.
Donald Pleasance.
Ooh, yes, Donald Pleasance.
Any Donald Pleasance movie I can get, I will.
Donald Pleasance is awesome. Yeah.
But yeah, if you want to, they have androids in it. They have like AI before
I'm looking
AI.
at the images right now. I mean, the police guards look kind of like the soldiers from Tron, honestly, in a way.
Not a bad idea.
I used to watch this movie, and I remember they always put it in a movie block on like Sci-Fi Channel or one of those sci-fi networks.
Oh wow!
They'd always pair it up with like they'd pair it up with Logan's Run and a few other movies of that
Flash
time frame.
Gordon.
But THX 138, great movie. Yeah,
I'm definitely going to be checking that out. So this was Tron. The original Tron came out in 1982. So this was literally like a decade and about
9 years beforehand. Yeah.
Yeah. 11 years.
11 years.
Yeah. So this was 11 years before Tron. Wow. That's a huge bump in
but it was also like it was an experimental art film, and nobody saw it until after. Well, Tron was made by Disney. THX 1138
but they were using new technology that they didn't know.
But see the difference between what Disney was doing and what George Lucas was doing. Everything George Lucas did up until like even Star Wars, like Star Wars was like the biggest thing that he could do, and even then that was like experimental stuff. He was working on his own budget. 1138 is even more experimental in that sense because like
I'm gonna have to check this out, man.
No budget almost whatsoever.
King Fruit Cake Lemon Pie. Thank you for being here.
Oh, King Fruit Cake, the lemon pie. Howdy Theta. Hail Dan.
I can't believe I've never heard of that. So I'm definitely gonna have to go and watch that. But
TCG dude is recommending Cyberpunk 2077. He hasn't tried it. They have
one that came up.
They have a new TCG.
I've never seen that one, so I didn't put it on my list. But I do have I came up with like 15 different movies, just like that. There's a few that are kind of corny and didn't get, they weren't very good, but I loved them as a kid. Like Johnny Mnemonic.
I love Johnny Mnemonic. You know what? I
Oh.
spent way too much money on a DVD of Johnny Mnemonic.
I love Johnny Mnemonic so much. That's
How
one
can
of
you
my
spend too much money
guilty
on a
pleasures.
well, I guess, but yeah, I'd say that's a great
How much?
one.
How
You know,
much
just
would
like-
you spend on? No, come on, man. How much would you spend on a DVD of Johnny Mnemonic?
Well, I did spend $110 on a Blu-ray of The Crow before they actually made a Blu-ray of The Crow. It was in Japanese. It was
Does that have an audio commentary by Jason Lee?
No. I mean, like, it was.
And this is where I got shot.
No, it was in English, but it had Japanese subtitles.
Sorry about
I
being
would pay
crass.
107. Yeah, right.
but I love The Crow so much. I was like, I gotta get it. I'm obsessed with having my favorite films on actual disc. So
Lemon Pie, we did more than bring in Scotty as a celebrity. We brought him in as a sex symbol.
And go to my YouTube channel to see pictures of my cock.
Only Scotty.
Yeah.
Not to
Go
be
to his
confused
only
with
Scotty's.
his twin brother Mike Hawk.
Yes.
Yeah.
And don't worry. No, I got some pictures
You might
from
see
other YouTubers. It's
Mike
gonna be a
Hawk
cavalcade.
there,
It's gonna be a salad bar.
You will not be seeing Mike Hunt there.
Oh no, Mike Hunt, he respectfully declined.
Yes, unfortunately.
Yeah. Plus, he still owes me some money after that whole.
And he's under contract by Disney right now.
He's got skin in the game.
He's got
maybe 4 of them.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, he's kind of got some skin in the game folded in on itself. But
Johnny Mnemonic, great film. I think if I would have spent $100 on that, I probably would have more likely spent $100 on that not Blu-ray, but maybe a Laserdisc. Maybe that would be worth $100.
Well, no, it was The Crow. Not John. I mean, Johnny Mnemonic. I probably wouldn't have spent $100 on that. But
Dan, do you have a Laserdisc player?
I do.
Do you
I
really?
do not. Yeah. How many Laserdiscs do you have, sir? If you don't let me ask.
Like, I
thought you were going to
6,
say, how many Laserdiscs does it take to screw in a light?
I bought it at I have 6 different movies. I have Terminator 2,
cool.
The 3-disc set. It's 3 full-size records. And I have a cartoon called The Last Unicorn.
I've heard of it.
Yeah,
I've heard of it.
Well, yeah, I mean, Tony did that whole thing with unicorn for.
I have something that I'm never going to show Theta in his lifetime because it will end up going missing. A certain copy of Transformers the movie on Laserdisc.
Oh. Okay, calm down. Keep your wristwatch on.
But unfortunately, the disc is missing, and it's only the sleeve.
Well, still, the sleeve is you should frame it like an album cover.
Yeah, like I said, it'd probably go missing. But and Theta would still.
That's sick.
Because Theta would probably frame it up. It's just a sleeve.
I so would. Yeah.
I don't remember
that would go right here. And I'd have to move my nerd archaeology over somewhere.
Yes. I don't have the disc, though, unfortunately.
You can put it on that shelf right beside your virginity. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be a dick.
Hey,
he got that PSA
for
rating.
years, so.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
The only person I know who took his virginity sent it to PSA to get rated and came out with actually a 9.5. So
I'm sure it was all consensual.
It was a 9.6. All right,
a 9.6. You know,
it was a 9.8 out of 11.
They said it was a little played with though, and they couldn't figure out who.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta excuse myself for a second. I'll be back in a flash.
Yeah, no problem. But then Johnny Mnemonic, do y'all remember that Dolph Lundgren was in that? He played this Christian like evangelist that's had taken it to the limit where he was killing he was like basically a bounty hunter that killed for Christ in a sense because technology had taken over the world, so he had become a bounty hunter, which I don't see how they could tie that into being a a Christian evangelist of any kind, but
Oh,
it was a cool character.
Oh, they did though. They, I think they did a pretty good job at that because, I mean, think about it, right? Depending, he was like the, kind of like the bounty hunter version of like Helsing, you know, but he wasn't chasing after vampires.
Well, yeah, but he was chasing after the sinners. So I guess I guess you're right. Yeah. Okay.
It worked.
I see
in
where
my
you're going.
opinion.
And that he was awesome in that. And Keanu Reeves, he doesn't get as much credit as he deserves for those movies that he was in back then. I mean, right after that, I think is when he did Speed, and well, it was during the time period when he was doing Chain Reaction, Point Break, Speed, and Johnny Mnemonic. That was like the black sheep of that time period. But I think they were all good. They were all fun movies.
Oh no, Johnny Mnemonic was a great movie. Back to the Laserdisc thing real quick though. TCG dude says that he's got Terminator 2 and Jurassic Park on Laserdisc. Now, Terminator 2 does have a hacker sequence when John Connor's using that little credit card device to hack the ATM machines.
You know, it's cool. In middle school, I think it was in 6th grade in science class. We got to watch Star Trek: The Voyage Home on Laserdisc, because they were doing this like save the whales type.
Yeah.
That whole thing's
The one with the whales.
Yes, the one with the whales. Yeah. So that was my first. That was actually my first introduction into the original series. I had watched Next Generation, but the original series, that was my first introduction, and then I got it hooked on it, and went back and stole my uncle's collection of his VHS TOS movies and watched them all and loved all of them except I guess it was 5 or 6. It's been a while, but anyway. Back to hackers and stuff. What
we'll do for you is we'll get the writers of Hackers and Star Trek: The Next Generation to join together, bring Angelina Jolie somehow to the future, and let her hack the main computer on the Enterprise, and then you'll have your ultimate movie.
Well, no, my ultimate movie would be with Amy Jo Johnson, like in her Pink Ranger outfit, but without the pants, just with the skirt, Just
hold on a second. I can't have any more adult content being published to my YouTube channel.
Well, this is on my channel now. So as long as Amy Jo Johnson's there and she's wearing her nice little pink skirt and she has her helmet off and she's in her ranger gear and everything, she can sit on my lap and all, but
the problem is last time we had something that happened like that, she bent over and then all of a sudden the Matrix line started coming up and I couldn't see anything.
Well,
then some guy in a robe pulled me out of the Matrix and said, "Here, take one of these pills." And I'm like, "But I just took one of your pills because I was like right there."
It's like when Neo he touched the mirror and like with his 2 fingers like that, and then all of a sudden he puts it in and it kind of like gets
hey.
Well, there you go.
But so back to the hackers thing. But
but since we
Terminator 2,
the Matrix is another hacker movie.
Absolutely. The Matrix is a huge one. So
I wasn't going to bring that up till later, but since you just mentioned it, might as well talk about it a little bit now.
Well,
I mean, the whole plot of the movie is hacking into your reality, and it kind of goes into the simulation theory type thing where you never know if the reality that you're living in is like a figment of your imagination or something that's being broadcast to your brain directly, and you're just sitting in a chair basically having your brain hacked, which is also kind of like Total Recall as well. So that's another one.
when it comes down to like reality hacking, and I actually have a little conspiracy theory I have on that, and I'm working on putting together some notes for a show that's going to go with uh, simulation realities and whatnot, where like there are a few scientists who believe that you are the last person on Earth. You, Theta, are the last person on Earth, and me, Scotty, and all of chat, we're just illusions that are being broadcast to you. You're not even Neo from the Matrix, but you are being kept alive. There's not even another female. It's just you, the one dude left.
Yeah,
and you're being in cryogenic stasis as the last person in reality, and then you have the Matrix going around you, and so like but then there's the Matrix theory, which is similar, but they're using people's batteries. You know, do I look like I have Energizer tattooed on my ass? I don't think so.
No, mine says Duracell. Sorry.
Your tramp stamp says Duracell. Oh, there
Yeah.
we go. Mine says Ever Ready.
Hey, you're recyclable.
Right?
Recyclable.
Hey, ladies, this guy's Duracell and everything, but you know, I'm Ever Ready. Yeah, all right. So, but with so I'm actually working on like a couple of theories for that. Maybe one day we'll sit down and do a sit down talk about simulation theory, because I have my own theories on that as well.
Yeah, I love talking philosophy. And
when it comes down to the Matrix, though, I really don't consider as reality hack. Well, I do consider it reality hacking, but in the opposite direction of like, so it's like where Flynn's hacking into another reality, right? In a sense, and gets sucked into another reality. We have Neo who they're hacking out of a digital reality. So it's in a sense, it's like
a yin-yang type of thing.
Yeah, you know, I mean, if I have this whole theory, like a fan theory, that like that the grid is the precursor to the Matrix.
The Matrix? Wow.
Yeah, I have this whole fan theory because think about it. You know, if you're able to be sucked into it, your conscience be sucked into it, then therefore
it would make sense that you would be able to get out of it. And so that makes sense to me.
The newest Tron movie kind of destroys my theory.
Well,
did you see Ares?
We don't speak of that.
No, but I've never seen it. Did you guys see it?
I saw parts of it.
You saw it the same way I saw it. Clips on YouTube. All right. So here's what we will say is
did you see it?
Yeah.
I've seen.
You saw the whole thing.
Well, I've seen.
Unfortunately.
Most
okay,
of
well,
it.
no, that's fortunate because you do have a qualified answer. You have a qualified understanding of the art itself.
I refuse to get up and get more popcorn because I was like, what if it gets better?
I peed on the child in front of me.
Right, you know, it was one of those "what if it gets better" movies. You know, you really wanted it to.
Also, like you watched Tron Legacy and you saw it in IMAX 3D, and you were like, "This is amazing." And then when Tron Ares showed up, and you were like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, for me, I really just didn't like how they had a plan for Sam Flynn and Cora and everything that happened in Legacy, and then they just drop it.
But at the end of
I would consider it like kind of a what do they call it? Like a side, like a spinoff of Tron, but I wouldn't call it a Tron movie. Like, because I mean, there's no Tron. There's nothing connecting it to the original.
Since I just had taken some X-Lax and shat all over Tron for that movie.
Yes, sir.
I will say something nice about it. They made references to the Tron cartoon series.
Yeah,
you know what? I've heard that's really good.
It is.
It was. It was.
I highly recommend everybody go and watch Tron Uprising. If you have a Disney Plus account, please go watch it. If you like Tron Uprising, superb, really good.
Yeah. They made references to that in areas which I kind of liked, and I was kind of hoping that they'd go more into that direction, even though I knew they weren't going to, because if you think about it, like the references they made, especially with two particular scenes, I'm not going to give it away and spoil it for everybody, but you saw direct plot reference to the TV series, that cartoon that they did.
The
Direct
Tron cinematic universe.
Yes. Yeah, and there was also a 4 issues comic book series that was pretty good as well.
And the thing is that I'm totally on board with you guys. I love Tron. I think Tron is fucking rad.
Yeah.
And like even the video games that they're like, oh, these video games aren't so good. And it's like, shut up. It's a Tron video game.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, just even though the graphics and the gameplay aren't, the best.
Yeah, exactly.
The story
Who cares?
itself is fun. Like, you get to learn more lore, and that's what I'm all about, is learning about the lore of this universe.
I don't think the video games have to be good, because here's why, right?
It helps.
When it comes,
it does help.
It helps. It helps. I mean, it would be good to play a game, have a good game to play. But when it comes down to the lore of the films, I don't think that the video games need to hit the lore of the films. Here's why. They're video games. Flynn, a video game programmer, made video games. So the lore of the video games don't have to touch the lore of the grid.
Are you referring to the fact that the video game could just be a video game that Flynn built?
Right. It could,
gotcha.
and Tron being a antivirus program.
Because even in Legacy, they even go as far as to show that they made action figures of these characters, light cycles, all that stuff. So why wouldn't they make video games about it?
Well, so the light cycles are based off of a light cycle game that Flint made, and the characters are based off of a game that he invented called something Arkanoids or something like that.
Flynn Dingles.
Space Paranoids.
Or something like that. So those the characters.
It's Space Paranoids, but he also created Tron. He created Light Cycles. He created 5 or 6 different games here.
And they canonized the Tron game as a game in the Legacy movie, because one of the games that you see in the arcade is Tron, not Light Cycles. It was listed as Tron. The game art cabinet that they had in Legacy was Tron.
Exactly, because that was one of the games that he made.
Right, but that had to have been afterwards, because Tron was
no. It's in the first. It's in the first one. It was one of the. It was like, if you look at the last scene, or what? No, maybe you're right.
No, it was Light Cycles in the first movie. In the first movie, it was Light Cycles. Tron was not. Tron was a game that was invented for the movie, but it was not in the first movie.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, so
the second movie had the game Tron.
It says Kevin Flynn's famous video games that he made while working at Incom that was stolen by Ed Dillinger are Space Paranoids, Matrix Blaster, Vice Squad, and Light Cycles. So Matrix Blaster is the action shooter where he is he's in his tank where he has Clue in the first movie. And Vice Squad is like a top-down arcade action.
But the Tron game, which they canonized in Legacy, because when you watch Legacy, he walks up to a Tron machine, so which means he repurposed Tron.
You out-Troned me, sir. I'm sorry. I forgive.
Yeah, he repurposed Tron, just like the MCP repurposed games to fight in the MCP's military.
Yeah,
exactly. This is the second time I've out-Troned you.
You
Remember,
bastards!
Yes.
Don't you dare out
Saturday when we were watching a particular horror film, I told you about a certain actor who played the certain old man in a certain horror film who was a certain old man who was
you didn't out Tron me there. You just kind of like I knew who it was. There was something in the back of my brain that like. But I was like, with this one, I will give it to you. You out-Tron me because I was adamant that
warrior dance.
I was adamant that he had made Tron, but the original character, why can't I think of his name now? Willis, creator of Income, creator.
Oh, Dillinger.
No.
Dillinger was the creator of the Master Chess program, which became the MCP. And then executive of NCOM.
Tron.
My God.
It's
everyone participating in this conversation and anyone who is listening to it, I just want you to look inward and understand that your virginity is growing back.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I hope so. That'll be fun. I want to lose that again.
Yeah, let's lose it again.
Let's lose it again.
But it was Dr. Walter Gibbs who was played by who was the old man?
Jamie's just laughing at us right now in the chat. Right, by the way.
No, it wasn't Steve Linsberger. I think
it was Paul Lind.
No. Who was the actor?
If I knew what your thought was, that in full, I'd help you.
Gibbs. Bernard Hughes.
Oh, Bernard Hughes. Yes, absolutely. Congratulations and applause.
Yes. Yay. I did it.
So, I definitely like Tron for the beginning of my fan theory of it being like the beginning of the Matrix. Now, somewhere along the lines, we have to include.
I actually have a separate theory. We're
going to run with this one. We're going to run with.
But it could tie in. This could actually be the beginning of the beginning.
Beginning of the beginning. Okay.
So,
but I want to hear what Dan had to say before you jumped in the pool.
Sorry, Dan. This is your.
I was just gonna say, like, once we get from NCOM is the beginning of the Matrix, that whole grid. So in order for the Matrix to happen, to have people as batteries, we need to create the AI robots, which brings in the Terminator franchise.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the Terminators.
So now we're at 4 franchises that are linked together.
Well, we got 1, 2, 3. What's the 4th one?
The 4th one is the one that I'm about to bring up, which is
the
Catholic Church.
The Catholic Church.
Captain Power and the Soldiers of the Future.
Okay. How would Captain Power fit in? Because if by my theory, I'd say Flynn creates the grid or helps create the grid. Actually, because it was that girl who technically created the program for the grid. Flynn's girlfriend.
Remember in the Matrix that Morpheus tells Neo they don't know what year it is. It's it's probably closer to 2199 or whatever it was. Well, Captain Power takes place Captain Power year 2146. So in 2146, the timeline fits perfectly. So in the Terminator franchise, they get sent back in time to 1990s or whatever. Tron is built in 1980s, and after the MCP takes over the control of the program in the Captain Power, that becomes the Overmind, and the Overmind in Captain Power and the Soldiers of the Future is the hive mind of the Machine City, where they have Lord Dread, which is like a Borg type creature. He's like kind of organic, but mostly machine at this point. And at the end of the series, this is going to spoil it, so close your ears, everybody. If you care about Captain Power, I doubt you do. Doubt you even heard of it. But at the end of Captain Power, their funding ran out, so there wasn't going to be a second season, and they blew up the entire Captain Power power and the layer and everything. So that could be the rise for the machine, like, because they were the last vestige against the machine empire, and when they fell, that gave rise to the Matrix, and so that's where that comes in.
Whew.
Sorry, yeah. That was lots to go through.
It works. It works. I had to step away for part of that.
You were like, I couldn't listen to your bullshit anymore. I had to go.
No, I had banging on my door, and knowing my luck with everything that's been going on.
Jamie agrees with me. Thank you. I have an
There you go. Jamie agrees.
Yeah.
No, I'm thinking, knowing my luck, somebody banging on my door is going to be
well, you did just
knock on wood. That meme where the FBI
you did just regain your virginity, so maybe it's somebody that's sending you to lose it.
I have to wait. You have to wait 24 hours before you can redeem that thing.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
It takes 24 hours. Okay.
Yeah, like you got to let it set. Once it grows back, you got to leave it alone for a bit. You can't just be losing that right away.
Now we need the more you know.
These are not car keys we're talking about.
Exactly. Come on.
Sorry, I'm not
Next
aware
thing you
of
know,
the
you're going to be like,
functions of virginity.
Oh, I got virginity. Fuck it away. No.
Yeah, exactly. So what happened to it? I lost it in the couch seats. How did you lose it in the couch cushions?
I don't know. I fucked the couch cushions. Anyway, moving on.
That's like the
These
black
aren't keys.
hole. Yeah, exactly.
No, but there are so many other like sort of cyberpunk hacking movies. Like I'm a big fan of Strange Days, where it is sort of cyberpunky,
that's a really good movie
with a crazy hacking into your own memories.
Seriously, that I
like that's a crazy cool flick.
But I need to rewatch that movie. That's another good movie. And the guy that plays Lord Nikon in Hackers is in that movie as well. He's one of the black guys that gets I don't want to spoil it, but
there was a black guy in Hackers.
Yeah, Lord Nikon.
No, I remember Lord Nikon. My mistake.
Yeah.
So Strange Days, wasn't that James Cameron?
No, it was written by James Cameron. It was directed by Catherine Bigelow, who also did The Hurt Locker,
and Deuce Bigelow, male gigolo.
No,
Vincent D'Onofrio was in it.
Just kidding.
Vincent D'Onofrio was in Strange Days.
Yes.
Was he? Okay.
Yes.
But it is one of those. It is a cyberpunk.
It's trippy as hell. Yeah.
Imagine Johnny Mnemonic, but like 4 times better.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah. It's a great movie. And
futuristic, post dystopian police film.
Absolutely.
Isn't it spelled like days? Like I'm in a daze instead of days?
No. It's traditional spelling.
Is it? I thought I could have sworn there was. Is it with a Z?
But it's great. Like, what's her name? The lady, and then that guy, the dude. And
Yeah, that
no,
guy.
it was Angela Bassett. Angela
I have
Bassett.
it right here. Hold on
Angela
a second.
Bassett, Billy Connolly.
There's a poster for you.
Yeah, man. And Juliette Lewis.
Ralph Fiennes, not Billy Connolly. Ralph Fiennes, Angela Bassett.
Not Billy Connolly.
Yeah. I don't know why Billy Connolly came to mind.
Not Craig Ferguson.
All right, so this was like a futuristic movie, but notice what year it takes place in.
In the far off future of 1999.
1999. Oh yeah, that's right, because it was the year. It was the 2000.
Yeah. They were this is one of those movies. You know how I said the other day when we were talking about sci-fi movies, when we were talking about the sci-fi tech theta, and I said I really hate it when they make a science fiction movie about the future and don't put it far enough into the future.
Yeah.
This is one of those movies that they did exactly that too. They I think what was this movie released in like
it was early. It was like 94.
It was 95.
Yeah, 94, 95. Yeah. So they like with the tech that they were showing in this movie and everything that they were showing, it was one of those movies that you could have like gone, you know, you should have
rewatch it because I don't remember like
2050 or something.
Sure.
I know there was like you know, futuristic technology, but I don't know how futuristic the technology was.
Like we're not talking like 1,000 years in the future. We're not talking like millennium, or we're not talking like Judge Dredd future. We're not talking like we're talking like it should have been just like 10 years from now, not 5 to 10 years from when they made it.
This should have been like a 2020.
Right.
Oh, okay.
You know, they were.
What's some of the tech? Like, name one piece of technology. Because I
tapping into people's minds is kind of far off even now. So.
Right.
Okay.
Video phones really weren't a thing. I mean, we talked about like how they tried to make them a thing. Like, they did. They like this thing talked about.
I do remember the video phones, but back then video phones were available. They were just very expensive.
It's still a very good movie.
Right, but they predicted by 2020, by 2020, their prediction for this movie in 1994 was by 2020 you'd have video phone style payphones.
I know, but everybody had that. That's going back as far as Blade Runner.
Yeah. Right, you know, but Blade Runner,
or even wait, that's going far back as 2001.
Right. Well, 2001 A Space Odyssey was one of my also big complaints. I love 2001 A Space Odyssey. Read the book. I read all 3 books. Yeah. And but it's like really you just like should have just shot a little bit farther.
You know what another movie is that's a lot like Strange Days in the sense of the type of technology that they use is it came out in the same year it came out in the year that Strange Days was supposed to take place in 1999. Existence, that was with Jude Law. That was a really trippy movie as well, and that kind of it was a David Cronenberg film as well. So you know it's going to be like very trippy, very abstract, gory, all that stuff. It's crazy, but that's another one where they're basically hacking into your mind. So it's kind of on the same topic as the Matrix, Strange Days, and
I get where you're coming from, and I agree with you in terms of the hacking because it is sort of a biomechanical hacking.
Yeah.
Whenever I think of Existence, I do think of Naked Lunch because I think I don't know. Existence is sort of a weird spiritual sequel.
I can see that.
In my mind, I don't know if that's how anyone else views it. But like, but I much prefer Naked Lunch over Existence. Although I get where you're coming from. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying.
I know. Yeah.
If I had my comeuppance, if I had to go to weird technologies meeting with like orgasming keyboards, I'm going with Naked Lunch.
I gotcha.
You know what? You got to have a keyboard that really appreciates it when you stroke the keyboard.
Exactly, right?
Exactly. You got to make it feel.
It's not a space bar. It's a clitoris.
I can actually find the space.
Yeah,
bar,
exactly. Quite.
With 2 fingers at the same time on different
All
hands.
right, easy, Tiger.
Hey, we're not talking about control alt delete.
Yeah.
That's just asking her to leave.
Oh my God, we're gonna have to clean out.
Oh man, like there's so many movies that are popping into mind too, like Paycheck.
Hey! After what happened last night on my YouTube channel, I don't want to hear about what movies are popping into people's minds.
No, but when it comes to well, I mean, I don't know if you would consider this hacking, but this is a very I'm sure a lot of people don't look fondly on this movie, but Paycheck with Ben Affleck.
I've never seen it.
Oh, really? It's basically Ben Affleck plays like a hacker who gets paid to recreate like if there's a new piece of technology that comes out, he figures out how it works and then he improves on it and sells it to the highest bidding company or the company that has hired him to do the job. And he ends up making well, I mean, I don't know if you're planning on watching it. I don't want to spoil it.
I am not.
Well, here we go. Let's do it this. Let's put it out. Let's put it this way. In 2003, by director John Woo, writers Philip K. Dick, starring Ben Affleck, Aaron Eckhart, and Uma Thurman.
You got yeah.
This film sees Ben Affleck playing Jennings, a hacker whose job is to make a paycheck. He finds out pretty much, I don't know. It's a pretty good movie. I try not to.
Yeah, but what was that one? Wasn't there like a Robin Williams one where he like harvested or like
organs?
No, it was memories. What was it called?
Was that the 8mm or something?
No. You're thinking about like 1 hour photo. 1 hour photo is when he was like some kind of creepy stalker who never actually turned into a serial killer, or maybe he did. I don't know. I never saw it. But there is one where he like William Shatner. No, wait. Robin Williams was a guy who was like he was the librarian for the dead people's memories, and then he gets caught up in something. I forget what it's called.
Are you talking about one of my favorite movies? Why am I not thinking of it? It's What Dreams May Come.
No, that's about after he died.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So you're likely thinking of the 2004 sci-fi thriller Final Cut.
Yes, that is what I'm thinking of. Thank you. I can hear the typing.
Alan Hackman,
and I appreciate the typing.
Cutter, where it's a futuristic society where people have memory recordings implanted into their brains and also cut out of their brains, where after a person's death, to edit and stitch together a highlight reel of their life and be played at their
That's what they play at their funerals? Yeah.
Yeah, and essentially he's acting as a librarian of these recorded memories, and he has an addiction to people's memories.
Yeah.
I'm writing that down. So the
second half of the movie is just Robin Williams masturbating.
That's 3 movies
in between scenes
that I need.
I'll show you my gene. Come on.
Oh.
Okay, so.
Yeah.
There is
Final Cut.
So but that's one of those steal your memories, cyberpunk, digital, horrible sort of stories.
Yeah,
right. You know, it like the social implications of Final Cut is a pretty good
Final
movie.
Cut.
No,
yes,
that one too. That was a different movie that we're going to be watching later off stream.
Hey, that's my ex-wife.
Oh, gee. I didn't know you knew Kathleen Kennedy. Oh,
it was Kathleen Toyna.
Yeah, it's a great movie. So like the
Kathleen
world that
Turner,
Robin
I
Williams lives
apologize.
in.
Rest your cotton socks.
The world that Robin Williams lives in is the society. It means well. It's trying to just like keep a historical record of like everything everybody saw and did, and like the highlights of things. Robin Williams makes his job is to make the highlight reel for the funerals and add them to his
I can't
library.
believe I never watched that. I love Robin Williams. I thought it was. Honestly I thought it was another one like 1 Hour Photo. I thought he was playing like because it seems kind of the same.
But 1 Hour
Final
Photo
Cut,
is
and you
not
think
bad.
No. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying I thought it was similar.
All right, so the difference is okay. So when Robin Williams does like a horror film, or topics
Or
like that, he always has the
suspense or
mustache.
thriller.
He always has the mustache. That's and 1 Hour Photo, he had the weird creepy mustache.
No, he didn't.
Didn't he? I thought he did.
Nope. No, he had bleach blonde hair dye.
Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, he did.
And then in what's it called? Insomnia, he was very Robin Williams looking, no mustache.
Oh, okay. I was thinking of I thought for some reason I have a Mandela effect memory of him always having a mustache in his horror films for some reason. I don't know.
You know what? I love the Mandela effect. Whenever anybody who is wrong wants to say I'm not wrong, it's the Mandela effect.
I just remember it differently, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. It's an amazing way to say that you're wrong.
Yeah, it's an amazing say that. Yeah, I'm wrong, and my brain doesn't work, and I'm a retard. Absolutely.
I didn't like the third one.
No, the third Mandela effect was okay.
Oh, damn it! I forgot to turn in my last task. I didn't get. Oh well.
Oh no. All right. You guys think I have enough time for another cigarette?
Absolutely.
I have a few movies I wanted to talk about.
All right. Make sure they're good.
I'll try. Let's see. I do have a few. I already mentioned Total Recall, but there is one that we haven't talked about that we really should have at the beginning, WarGames.
Yeah, WarGames. I was actually one of my my favorite games regarding hackers.
Because that actually really showcases hacking in the late 70s, early 80s for what it really was.
Right.
Literally just some kid with a computer, dialing numbers and trying to get a response back. And I mean, it was down to the T. I mean, they really nailed what hacking was like. It was a great film, and it started an AI type of plot line as well. But the hacking in there, superb, brilliant.
Yeah, especially since we're talking about really old style computers, and you're not you're not running lines of code where a lot of, I guess, I don't know how hackers work nowadays. You'd think it's lines of code or something, but in the long run, you're not. He wasn't running lines of code. He was actually going do this, do that, kind of like Flynn was doing.
He was dialing numbers.
Right. Well, that too. He was using one of those
repeaters,
where it freaks the telephone line into getting you onto the network. But when it comes down to doing the computer hacking itself, getting into the network, back in the day, you just dial in.
Exactly.
You get to the network. It's just being able to go past the front door.
If you have a back door, or if you know the password, in hackers, they do it perfectly, in the sense where crash override or zero cool calls the technician that's the security guard that's waiting there, and basically tricks him into saying, giving him the IP address of their the modem, so that he could get into their systems. and that's how it was. I mean, back in the day, I actually had maybe I shouldn't say this online, but back in my high school days, I hacked into my high school and I changed one of my teachers' names to Mike Cunt. I mean, I didn't know a lot, but I knew I had a shell account and I knew enough to to get into
FBI. Open up.
Yeah, exactly. But it wasn't it wasn't from my house or anything. So I had a friend who had a business, was working at a business at a FedEx, and so we did it from there. But I wanted to show him what I had learned and everything, and I checked a week later and they had changed it back, but it was still fun. It was funny.
So you know how close WarGames was to like being an adult film?
No.
Well, John Wood, that'd be like the perfect adult film star name.
Oh, well, yeah, but okay. I thought you were being serious, like
no.
It was a project.
No, I was joking.
Yeah,
but
okay.
so with WarGames, I really liked WarGames. It was one of the movies that just like made me go, a lot of these things that we didn't know were things were actually confirmed after this movie came out. And turns out, I'm not sure if you saw any of the interviews, but the device that they call Whopper in this movie, the Whopper was actually inspired by a real device that they were working on in the United States government.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I mean, that is something, especially around that time during, right after the Cold War and stuff like that. That's, that was the whole scare at the time, so it makes perfect sense why this movie, why they would be doing something like that, teaching a computer to think for itself and to play these games to, just in case they needed that assistance. So
yeah,
but yeah,
so
it was a great movie, and it simulated hacking exactly how it was at the time.
yeah, it was quite a movie. Now they depicted computers in multiple different ways. I was watching a documentary about this movie, and like the home computer at the time was depicted appropriately. But when it came down to computers like the Whopper, for example, that they were working on, they said by the time that the home computer that Matthew Broderick was using in that movie and any of the other regular style computers were being used in that movie, they wouldn't have had need for such an old fashioned computer AI such as the Whopper, because the Whopper, if you remember the movie, they were feeding information in by 1970s old school style with the slot cards, where they thought that was going to be the way to go. And
well, I was born in '83, so I don't remember the '70s very well.
Right. So the computer for the Whopper computer, the AI that was that resided within Whopper was being fed through by slot cards and button presses. As you can see by this picture, they pretty much this
just like in 2001 as well.
Right. So this kind of computer wouldn't have been necessary by the time they had home computers the way they had that Matthew Broderick's character was using. There would have been no need to enter in slot cards and by that point in time.
Well, but you also have to think that this machine would have been 9 years old at that point too.
before we continue on, TCG dude, thanks for joining us. Have a good day, and wish the family love for me.
Take care, TCG dude.
But
the Whopper was built because of the father of Jacob. I forget what his name was, but he built it, and as soon as Jacob died, that's when he left. So this technically could be accurate in the sense that this was built probably 10, maybe 15 years prior to that. You know what I mean?
Right. By my thought process, and based off of this interview that I saw, where they were talking about how the different computers. They even talked about HAL, my favorite AI of my favorite, most docile AI that you'll ever see. HAL will be your best friend, I guarantee it.
Dave, what are you doing, Dave?
I'm watching a special movie. Don't ask. But you'd think that even if he left the project to the government and the government's still working on it, with what we have available to us, you'd think that they would have done an upgrade to this. They would have done their own upgrades and moved it, progressed it, especially since this is old technology in comparison to what Matthew Broderick's character is
smart
using.
Enough to upgrade it.
It's the United States government. They got people smarter than Matthew Broderick, most likely.
Well, but I mean, wasn't no, but Matthew Broderick didn't build this thing. Like,
no, I know, but Matthew Broderick beat it.
Oh yeah, but I mean, that could have been anybody at the time that knew that those type of those hacking techniques and stuff, and it was very rare back then for hackers to be able to get in. That's why the whole government in this movie were completely shocked that somebody would have gotten in and taken control over their systems, and that's what the whole movie's about. So Matthew Broderick's kind of like a unicorn in that sense. Like he's a smart guy, but I'm talking more about the man behind the actual building of the Whopper, the old man that we see on the island at the end. They didn't have many scientists or computer engineers that were as smart enough to know how to mess with this type of programming, and I think that they would have feared that if they would have gotten somebody to come in there and try to upgrade it, that it would have been destroyed and they would have lost all access and information to it. So just a thought process.
That was a lot of words, and I agree with half of that.
Okay, at least half of it is agreed with.
You lost me on the other half. I have to admit it. Okay. So yeah, Whopper.
Whatever half, I'll take whichever half you're
not to be confused with the sandwich being served at Burger King.
Yeah.
I gotta say, here's my thoughts on WarGames. There are certain movies that I cannot watch because I have had crushes on the actresses,
on the girl. Oh, she's
whilst
so cute.
They were underage. So I can't watch Interview with the Vampire because I have a crush on Kirsten Dunst.
But you were younger than
I was I was age appropriate for Ali Sheedy. I was age appropriate for Ali Sheedy at the time.
She was in the Breakfast Club, and then going into this, man, what a difference. I mean, she was.
No, I know, but I watch it now and I look back and I'm just like, don't look at Ali Sheedy that way.
Well, at least you have that restraint. I still
look
at her and I'm like, man, back in the day, like she would have been like the perfect girl next door. I would have been so into her.
Well, that's why I watch Short Circuit.
We've narrowed it down. That's why you watch Short Circuit.
Yeah. Stephanie.
It makes sense. I'm just saying that makes a lot of sense. Just saying, I mean,
but honestly, really, I mean, that's why a lot of these movies are so cool is because I mean, I guess cool isn't the word, but like they get they get the guys going, because
Did you guys ever see Project X?
no.
The one with Ferris Bueller and the monkey?
No. That sounds
Ferris
familiar
Bueller and the
though.
Monkey sounds like a good name of a movie, though.
Yeah, that's
Well, it's called Project X. It's Matthew
You're watching Ferris
Broderick.
Bueller and the Monkey. In a
Ferris
world
Bueller
where
on the
Ferris
monkey.
Bueller
Oh, no.
takes a day off with a
Yeah.
monkey. It's
so-
a world you don't want to miss.
And,
Yes,
and it's just them in a Corvette or whatever the car was, jumping,
Oh, what? I
with
just recently got Any Which Way But Loose.
I've never heard of that movie either.
It's Clint Eastwood and an orangutan,
Okay.
and they go and they solve crimes. I think. I don't know. I haven't seen it yet, but I
You
just got
think.
it.
I was never into westerns until I saw Tombstone, and now I'm I assume this isn't a western, but
No, not really. No.
yeah, but
You know what? If you're a person who is just getting into westerns and you saw that movie that you just said you saw, I would highly recommend The Quick and the Dead.
I have been recommended that, and I haven't written it down, so thank you. That's another one on my list.
Great movie. Best hacking ever in that movie.
Best hacking scenes ever.
Here's the Project X. I remember it now. Now that I think about it. With
that does look familiar. Okay.
This was
I
like
don't
that,
think I've seen it, but I remember seeing parts of it on HBO back in the day.
Who's
In
the
the
adult
1980s.
in that?
I don't know if there is one.
There has to
let's
be.
see.
Is it like John Lithgow or something?
That's Helen
Harry
Hunt.
Hunt, Helen Hunt, Matthew
Hunt.
Broderick, Duncan Wilmore, William Sadler.
William Sadler is great.
William Sadler.
I love William Sadler, but he's too young to be the old guy in that movie.
No, it had to be like Helen Hunt.
I
as
think
the
it'd be
mom or something.
okay. So the Helen Hunt's the same age as Matthew Broderick.
Yeah, I
This
think so.
came out in the 80s. This came out in the 80s.
Weird.
Okay, so
You know, I had a big crush on Helen Hunt when she was on.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay, so-
I couldn't tell you. Maybe it was.
Helen Hunt looks like a woman who has a toothy vagina.
She does. She does. You're right. I really don't know why I had such a crush on her, but it was. I liked her on Mad About You, and I liked her in Twister.
I love Mad About You. It's a great show.
Yeah, but I couldn't tell you why I had a crush on her though.
But she does, like, seriously.
Yeah, no,
I think
I agree.
the old man that you're talking about from that movie was Duncan Wilmore. Duncan Wilmore is age appropriate there. Also, if he's African American fellow that's in that movie, also that's age appropriate for being older. As a older figure, he was I believe law enforcement officer Johnny Ray McGee was in that movie.
Oh, Johnny Ray McGee, eh?
Yeah,
Delightful.
And another that's like played military personnel in that movie was Sony Carl Davis, and
Never heard. Stoney Maloney.
Shut up! I heard of him. He was in Project X.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it was in Project X. But,
there wasn't.
yeah.
I did have two more movies. I don't know if you had another movie you wanted to bring up first, but Swordfish.
Oh,
that's not a bad one. It's not a good one, but it's not a bad one.
I thought it was pretty good.
No.
That was a good action hacker movie. I mean, yeah, the hacking was.
I can think of two reasons to watch Swordfish.
Oh, yeah, definitely, yeah, for sure.
John Travolta and Halle Berry.
No, Halle, just Halle Berry. Halle Berry.
Well, Halle Berry has the two reasons.
Halle Berry's berries.
But John Travolta, Halle Berry, and you know who else was in that movie at about the same time after just finishing another movie together? Hugh Jackman.
Oh well, of course he was the main character. Yeah.
And Don Cheadle.
Yeah,
Don
and
Cheadle, who
yeah.
eventually also became part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So we have three.
Well,
three
and also
actors right
don't
there that
forget,
are
John Travolta was a bad guy in The Punisher, so he could be considered
That's
somewhat
true.
Marvel adjacent.
That's true. And we were just talking about
Roy Scheider is in The Punisher
when you
movie.
left to go smoke a cigarette at one point, we were talking about Johnny Mnemonic, and Dolph Lundgren was the bounty hunter we were talking about in Johnny Mnemonic.
Oh, right. I forgot about that. Yeah.
And so he was the Punisher in the old movie.
Yes. With
So,
Louis
we'll have to
Gossett
make some
Jr.
sort of. We'll have to have one wild episode.
Awesome.
We'll do one wild episode where we get like tie in all like these movies that have nothing to do with Marvel movies, and say how like these are the alternate identities of each of the Marvel superheroes.
How they connect.
I think it would be hilarious. I think
great.
it would be a really good time to, like put everybody in and be like, oh, can this person play this person? And it's like, no, this person already played that person. Put them all in the hopper and spin them up. I think it would be interesting.
I'm so ready to talk about this on my channel. I'm gonna wait a month so people have some time.
Let me make it big. Let me give you some extends here. There you go.
Thank you. Yeah.
There it is. I didn't know you had a Wii Connect.
I don't.
Okay, so when are we gonna do part 2? So the official episode, because this today was
yeah, we'll do it next month. I figure we'll do it around the same time next month. So like at the end of June.
Are you guys going to talk about? You going to talk about like the 13th floor? Are you going to talk about Dark City? Are you going to talk about like what kind of shit are you going to talk about?
Because that's exactly what I want to get into. Our
spoilers.
Spoilers for the topic.
Are hacking our brains. So
see before the thing comes out, it's not a spoiler if they talk about it before the thing comes out, because then it's just speculation. Look at all these YouTube channels. It's talking about how great this potentially horrible next Disney movie is going to be. They're just
it's gonna be speculatively terrible.
In the meantime, it's only a spoiler after the episodes come out. I haven't watched it yet. Nobody's watched it yet. It hasn't come out yet. We're speculating.
Nobody likes this Snow White, but did you see the movie? Oh my God, there was full frontal nudity
with Rachel, whatever her name is.
No, it was all the dwarves. It was CGI dwarf cock.
Did you see? I
think I saw a different movie than you did.
Maybe I dreamed it. I'm not 100% sure.
and another one that kind of like borders on the line of hacking is conspiracy theory. It's not really about hacking so much as like mind control, like MK Ultra type stuff. So kind of like hacking the brain, like I want to talk about in my stream that I want to do in a month. But
am I invited?
Of course. Like I said, if you're ever available, I'm just gonna send you a link from now on, and you're always invited. And if you're available, pop in, man.
Well, you're a gentleman. Thank you. I hope I don't take advantage of.
No, dude,
sorry, I hope I don't abuse your good graces.
No, dude, you're always.
You can abuse us anytime. I got special toys in the back. Sorry.
Oh my God! Get me the nipple clamps.
Clamp them up.
Electrified or regular?
Oh. Do you want the?
What a host! He's got options.
Tie you up and we spin you and. Whatever it lands on.
The wheels broke right now. I'm waiting for the guy to come and fix it. and the
Okay,
wheels
well,
broke.
maybe in a month.
We were trying to get permission from the Wheel of Fortune people to use theirs, but I guess we didn't clean it up right afterwards, so they won't let us borrow their wheel anymore.
Yeah, when you don't take the time to clean it up right, when you don't use 409, it's just
too
not
many
the same
people were trying to buy a vowel. I'd like to buy.
Well, that was because the vowel happened to be landed on a certain part of the anatomy that we wanted to see a lot more of.
Anyway, that's a special bonus spot on the wheel, by the way.
Yeah. Another movie is Enemy of the State. That's another really good hacker movie that we don't know is a hacker movie.
I don't really count it as a hacker movie.
Why?
Because I think that's more government surveillance movie than it is hacker. Hacker movies are the ones that get around the government security and whatnot.
Gene Hackman fits that criteria.
Because his name is Hackman doesn't mean he's
that's not.
He's not the Hackman.
No, but I mean he had like his like a Faraday cage that he had set up.
I do understand where you're coming from when it comes to Enemy of the State as being a surveillance state digitally observed situation, but I do not consider it to be a hacker movie. Because no one breaks the hacks.
Yes,
I'm gonna do a tiebreaker here for you guys because I have asked Grok AI and Gemini AI. Grok AI says no. Gemini AI says yes. So
all right. I'm doing a tiebreaker.
So the tiebreaker leaves you still at a tie. Although Gemini says Enemy of the State is fundamentally a hacker movie because of the characters that are being played through the NSA. The NSA does hire hackers, and also there is it pretty much says the plot kicks off when the hacker named Zavid, who is a hacker, records political motivation. So,
and Chat GPT says yes, Enemy of the State 1998 is often considered a hacker movie, although it more accurately is a surveillance thriller than a pure hacking film.
My friend Theta.
Yes, sir. Yes,
when was the last time you saw Enemy of the State starring Will Smith and Gene Hackman?
6 years ago, something like that. 5-6 years ago.
If you want to talk about it after you've seen it again recently,
I could tell you scene for scene like that movie. I mean, when he's going shopping for lingerie for his wife, Jack Black is in that.
So who plays his girlfriend?
I don't know the name. I can see her face. It's not Jada Pinkett. It's
someone hotter.
Is it Angela Bassett?
Much hotter.
No. So if you don't know who plays his girlfriend, I am going to sort of sit there and say, it's like I know more about that.
I wouldn't know that if I saw it yesterday.
You don't know hot women in a movie? Then I'm going to have to take a seat.
Well, she wasn't a main character.
Yes, she was. She was part of the entire narrative. She gets murdered, you monkey.
You're talking about, okay, let's see. We got Lisa Bonet.
That's her.
See, I don't even know who that is.
You don't know who Lisa Bonet is?
No.
See, I'm just better at this.
Look it up. See, that's just the thing with me. Like
she plays.
No, I'm being boastful. I'm being boastful, and I'm being for no good reason.
American actress.
Yeah, she plays Rachel. Will Smith's
girlfriend. Okay. She looks well. No.
Well, she looks like Zoe Kravitz because she's Zoe Kravitz's mom.
Oh, that makes sense. That I was about to say.
I think maybe I'm not 100% sure.
Lisa Bonet, Wikipedia.
You might know Lisa Bonet.
No,
from
she was
such
from the Cosby
films.
Show.
She
She
in the
was
Cosby
Yeah.
Show. She was in Different World, which was a spinoff of the
Different
Cosby Show.
Worlds.
She was on in that High Fidelity with John Cusack.
Yeah. That's my favorite. That's my favorite Lisa
Yeah, but it
Bonet.
doesn't say anything about
Zoe Kravitz. Oh, I'm so
Zoe
sorry.
Kravitz. Yeah.
Well, she was married to Lenny
Yeah.
Kravitz, or at least they were a couple for a bit. Now I sound like People Magazine.
Yeah, exactly.
You know who else was an Enemy of the State? Seth Green was an Enemy of the State.
I
So
already
was
said that.
Jason Lee.
I already said that.
You said,
Yeah, Jack Black and Seth
Brody
Green
from fucking Mallrats was in that movie.
yeah.
Oh, that's okay. That one I did forget about. Yeah. And it does say that on November 16th, 1987, on her 20th birthday, Lisa Bonet eloped with American rock singer Lenny Kravitz in Las Vegas.
Hooray!
You're right. Yes. Hooray, sir.
So they had sex. Good for
They
them.
had sex multiple times, probably.
So is Zoe Kravitz like their offspring?
No. They're only married for a little bit. Or no, you're right. Bonet gave birth to their daughter, actress Zoe Isabella Kravitz, on December 1st, 1988.
She is a talented actress in her own right.
So you want to be disappointed?
Yes.
Watch. There is a
began
movie.
relationship with actor Jason Momoa on 2005.
Oh my God.
Right. So since 1998, there was rumors about a sequel being written for Enemy of the State, and then in 2020, a documentary film came out called Enemies of the State, and I watched that, and I was didn't realize it was going to be a documentary.
You thought it was a sequel,
and I'm like, oh. I thought it was going to be this long-awaited sequel for Enemy of the State, but it never was. And I was very disappointed. I mean, I love documentary films, but I'm like...
But still, going into something thinking it's something else, yeah, that would piss me off a little bit.
Yeah, you know. So I wasted an hour and a half of my life on a documentary that turned out to be a pretty good documentary, by the way. But
yeah, but I really liked Iron Man with Robert Downey Jr. playing Tony Stark, and I liked Iron Man 2. It seemed like it was setting up for something bigger in the future. And then when I finally saw the Iron Lady, I was like, "Is this a flashback?"
Well, see, Ironheart was supposed to be Iron Lad for comic.
No, I was talking about the Margaret Thatcher movie.
Oh, oh, that's great.
Oh man, no, but
I was like, what does England have to do with this?
I thought that was just like the cover band for Iron Maiden.
Iron Maiden. It's Iron
Mrs.
Yeah, it's like the Iron Lad type thing. It's Iron Maiden's children.
Yeah, I never saw, you know what,
Iron Maiden,
and
Margaret
just what
Thatcher.
you guys were talking about. Like, I never saw Ironheart.
I didn't.
I
either.
really don't
I saw
care
the first
about
episode.
Ironheart. I'm not mad at Ironheart,
I
but
am.
I'm not even worried about it.
Well, yeah,
like, I
mean,
don't
there's
have to
nothing
pay
be worried
attention to it.
about,
I can
but
leave it alone. It doesn't bother me. It's
I just don't like when characters are blatantly being like
leave it alone.
ripped off, out of
It's based on a real character, though.
But that's my point, is that they instead of making their own character, they not only copied Tony Stark.
Yeah, but it's comic book character, though.
Exactly, but they tried to make a DEI hire of Tony Stark. Yes, they did.
No.
Yes, they did. They tried to make her a smarter, more
yeah. What they did was okay. So that wasn't a DEI hire of Iron Man or Tony Stark. What they did was the resexing of Iron Lad, which was
I know Iron Lad. I read the Young Avengers, but Ironheart was its own thing.
Yeah,
Ironheart.
eventually, but that was after Iron Lad. So they brought Iron Lad back several times.
That. Yes.
But Iron Lad was the original version of it. They wanted to. Multiple times Marvel has tried to attract the female audience, which the female nerds are going to read anyway. They want to attract. They want to attract the female nerds.
Oh my god! I feel like I just fucking started rubbing your undercarriage.
Iron Lad from the Young Avengers was actually Kang the Conqueror.
Let me tell you how they ruined Marvel, ladies and gentlemen.
But he was originally Kang the Conqueror from the future that came back.
And that's Franklin. We all know.
And no, it wasn't Franklin Richards.
Yeah, that's who Kang is.
The original, in the comic books, the original Kang the Conqueror was Franklin Richards. It was Franklin Richards from the future, gone back in time, and got trapped in the past, and became the original Kang the Conqueror. Then there were multiple.
Wow, okay, I'm learning some shit now. Okay.
Now, when you talk about the multiverse mixing in, because of the 1980s Secret Wars and the first time around through Battle World, you end up getting different variants of the characters that have different storylines, and then therefore you end up opening up for a different can of worms. And the Kang the Conqueror that they're trying to build off of in the Marvel MCU storylines or at least were trying to build off.
No, he's dead.
Yeah, well, he's dead, but they were also trying to build off of the Ultimate Universe Kang the Conqueror.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I'm looking at a few different places, and are you talking about the Marvel Cinematic Universe or the comic
the
books?
original comic strip? It was Franklin Richards who
comic
was
strip.
Oh, comic books.
How dare you? I will come over to your face and kick you in the ankle.
Oh, you can do both.
What I'm finding is it says no, Franklin Richards and Kang the Conqueror are two completely different characters.
No, there was a time travel.
Franklin is the mutant son.
Don't forget, Franklin Richards is one of the most powerful beings.
Oh, I know. Yeah. I mean, he made Galactus his own herald.
Well, is that because you saw the movie or because that's why you read the books?
I read the comic.
And so, they absolutely, when Franklin, because they do, like the Fantastic Four, they go forward, they go backwards, they go all the time.
And the more recent versions, in the
future, he ends up going.
So it does.
And
also
he goes back in time, and then he grows up very, very old. He turns purple. He beats his wife.
All right, so in a more modern version of Kang the Conqueror, Franklin Richards and Kang the Conqueror, they share a deep-rooted family connection. And in the originals,
it does say that here that they're depicted as a descendant of
in the original renditions of them, before they changed everything over because of multiversal issues, and as I've complained about the multiverse in the past,
it does say Kang's origin story and his variants like Iron Lad. Franklin Richards. Okay, yeah.
See,
but
you're all caught up.
But it says that Kang isn't Franklin. He's Nathaniel Richards.
Right. Okay. So that's in Earth 6311. All right. That's a different. That's Earth 6311, and that's. Once again, we're looking at because of the multiple secret wars where we are going to Battle World, and
it is constantly to say that there have been multiple secret wars.
Yeah, I only really care about the 1980s.
Oh no! What about the secret wars? Oh no! Which one?
But the problem is because
the first one was a secret.
See, this is the problem with Marvel not being able to keep their character Bibles together, their lore Bible. So because they've introduced so many variant versions of Earth, 616 is no longer special. People don't care about the 616 anymore. They really care about the Ultimate Earth, and thus the Ultimate Earth is where they're pulling for all the movies. Even Sony's pulling from for the most part.
So
Ultimate
stupid.
Earth. Pisses me off. Well, but the Ultimate Earth, they have more the characters people allegedly can feel for better because they're more human.
But that's bullshit. That's not true at all.
They put more into.
No, it is true.
That's what
Come on.
That's how Marvel
falling in love
feels,
with people because they are people is actually really kind of endearing.
Yeah, but my point is that I believe that the original characters are more they're more drawn out emotional characters than the Ultimate Universe. I just think that they try to base the Ultimate Universe in more scientific type of the way that they get their technology or their superpowers and stuff like that.
All right, so both can be true and false at the same time.
I agree with that.
Okay, so here's the thing, right? With the original 616, you're talking about 60 plus years of building on single characters. All right, where the Ultimate Universe, they're taking what's been built and they're saying, okay, we're gonna like modify these storylines in order to make the characters, the characters of Peter Parker, the characters of Tony Stark, Doctor Doom, and all the characters within the Ultimate versions of the Marvel characters, and they're going to add personality to them that didn't take 60 years to do it, and they're going to add kind of something deeper. They wanted to try to add a feeling and emotional base to the character right off the bat. Because when they started that 616 universe, they were able to build on that for 60 years. Where the Ultimate Universe, okay, we have
25 years.
We have to release at this point in time, and then they started right then and there, and they started putting out these characters and immediately doing individual Ultimate storylines. Ultimate Iron Man was its own storyline, and they went deep into it, like really hard into it. They went really hard into it in order to establish that new character. Yeah. They went into Tony Stark's character. They went into Peter Parker's character. Originally, they didn't have to go directly into the character. They could just go 60 years and eventually build onto it.
The only franchise that the Ultimate line of comic books actually did justice to was Ultimate Spider-Man.
I disagree.
True, until they introduced.
Okay, so which one was better than Ultimate Spider-Man? Like Ultimate Fantastic Four was cool-ish.
I'd say Fantastic
The Ultimates was tonally inept.
Yeah, it was awful. But that's my point, is that I hate the Ultimate Universe. I thoroughly
but Ultimate Spider-Man was amazing.
I disagree. I hated it.
All right.
I hated it.
Okay.
I hated it once they decided that, you know what, we're going to use the Ultimate Universe to kill off Peter Parker and then add a new Spider-Man. That is what I hated about the Ultimate Universe.
But that wasn't for 100 issues.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but you could say the same thing about the Clone Wars in the original Amazing Spider-Man comics. I mean, that wasn't until like the 300,
but by the time, first of all,
I disagree. I disagree.
By the Clone Saga, that took 50 years to go. Hey, and we 50 years to finally kill off Peter Parker. But even then, we didn't kill off Peter Parker. Peter Parker just took up the name of Ben Parker because a clone who thought he was Peter Parker took up the mantle of Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So a clone was Ben Parker was the original Peter Parker.
When did Ben Reilly get cloned?
No.
during
Peter Parker
the Clone
got
Saga.
Cloned by Jackal.
Yeah, no. But I'm just saying ballpark. Like when? Like
it was like in
97. It was 1996.
96.
And he just he was like a fast growing clone.
Well, there was a bunch of them.
So what the storyline goes is that
I don't really care, dude. I do not care.
We give how the cloning process worked. The storyline didn't give how the cloning process worked. It just said, okay, all of a sudden there's another Spider-Man after Spider-Man's disappearance. It's pretty much they were trying to compete with that whole Return of Superman thing. So they're like, okay, if we can, so we're gonna have Peter Parker disappear for a while, and people are gonna be like, oh, where's Spider-Man? Blah blah blah, and then all of a sudden, like this one clone comes back, and he is saying that he's wearing the suit, he's wearing everything, and he's doing the Spider-Man things.
And he's
then
Dr. Octopus.
No, he turns into the
Scarlet not
Spider.
not yet.
Well,
okay.
So then you get Scarlet Spider, and then you get also another variant of Spider-Man, which is kind of like a demonic spider character. That is.
Oh no, I've seen that one. Is that the one where like Ezekiel? What's his name?
Mephisto?
No, not Mephisto. No. Oh, there was one, and I think they're stealing from that for the new Spider-Man movie that's coming out this summer.
You're thinking about Tarantula.
Oh, well, Tarantula is like, according to the poster, Tarantula is in the new movie. But it's all like Spider-Man. Peter Parker is gonna go. He's gonna mutate and shit.
Well, I have a theory about that, because
you don't have to have a theory, because there has been comic books that have documented this shit.
I agree, but at the end of the last Venom movie, you saw a little bit of the symbiote being left.
Dude.
So I'm kind of thinking that they're pulling a No Way Home type of situation where they're hiding the real situation. And
speaking of Venom, Venom is that is my favorite trilogy of hacker movies.
Of hacker movies?
Yes.
Because he's hacking his brain?
He's hacking his brain, yo.
Yeah, that's true. Venom's
brain, body, and
Venom's one of my favorite Marvel characters of all time. I have the statue of him. Here, I'll show you.
Really? I don't understand you.
So while he's coming up, while he's getting that ready,
while he's coming.
There he is.
Oh, that's Eddie Brock too. That's not.
There he is, right there.
Oh wow, that's actually a cool maquette. That's really
Eddie
good.
Brock.
Is that Eddie Brock?
Yeah, that's the Eddie Brock one. Because if it was the other versions of Venom, they would have been skinnier. Eddie Brock is the buffed one.
Yeah, this is Eddie Brock.
Nice. That's fucking rad. And also torturous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he is not having a good time.
No, he's pretty pissed off here.
Yeah.
So the clones. So you had a Kane Parker, Ben Riley Parker, Spider-Side, which is the genetically altered, highly aggressive clone that has additional arms that the Jackal kept as the assassin Spider-Man. The mutation. He also wears in some case scenarios he wears a red suit. Sometimes he wears a blue suit.
Is he the doppelganger?
No, the doppelganger is a different one, a different of the clones.
Gotcha.
But pretty much you had the two main Spider-Men were
Ben Riley
Riley, who is the original Peter Parker,
who is also gonna. That's they had a dispute on Spider Noir, so he's not going to be playing Peter Parker like Spider-Man Noir is in the comics. He's going to be Ben Riley.
But Spider-Man Noir is once again an alternate universe, so you're allowed to have the changes of the lore there, where like,
but it's also in the past too. So it's like
the Clone Saga. Ben Riley, who eventually becomes Chasm, and also eventually becomes Scarlet Spider, is the original Peter Parker. Now, so Peter Parker, Spider-Man, dies. Which would be the clone Peter Parker.
Yeah,
eventually
exactly.
Dies.
Yeah,
and he dies publicly. Now, it's not until later that Ben Riley takes, which is the original Peter Parker.
The original Peter Parker comes back and takes the mantle of Spider-Man.
Right.
Yeah.
even and that by that point in time, Mary Jane Watson has
Moved on.
remarried, and like it turns into a big old issue. Then she gets mad because friggin' Spider-Man starts having a life with Peter Parker, starts having a life in a relationship with Black Cat again, which is a major reoccurring role there. But whatever.
Somebody's a Spider-Man fan.
Well, yeah, I'm Spider-Man and the X-Men are my two favorite.
I wasn't talking about you.
Well, I just a comic book nerd. I just read too much comic books.
Oh man, you know what? And this is one of the things when it comes to the Spider-Man lore is that like I kind of grew up with Spider-Man, and when Spider-Man got married to Mary Jane, I was like, that's what I want. And then and then it was like, nope. You can save your family if you just stop loving. Yeah. And I was like, shut up, Spider-Man. And so I stopped reading right after One More Day or One Last Day.
One Last Day. I was
like,
so
I believed
did that. Yeah.
It was one of those things. It was like, okay, Jason Todd will always be dead. Gwen Stacy will always be dead. And
exactly.
Spider-Man will always love Mary Jane Watson. And that's just how it is.
Yeah. But Mary Jane,
right, so the comic
Mary Jane actually has the Venom symbiote now. So she
God damn, I bet she fucks like a banshee.
She does have the Venom symbiote now, but I believe.
But I don't even know how she got back to the regular universe. Are they married? Like, what's going on? I have no idea.
I know that Doctor Strange and Spider-Man, Peter Parker, they made a deal with Mephisto to bring Mary Jane back.
But what happened instead was they used the Mephisto decided because he is Mephisto is able to travel amongst all universes without having a duplicate. So what instead he didn't bring her back. What he did was he rewound time and transplanted from another universe.
A different Mary Jane?
So when you rewind time and change things, as we learned from Back to the Future, you create a new branch. So it creates a brand new.
Really, Scott? Really, Scott? Are you saying your entire time heist plan is based on Back to the Future?
So but what you're saying is, so the Mary Jane we know is from a different reality. That's what I said. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, do you want to do
in answer to my incredulity
or Sunday night?
What's
because Jamie Lynn says I've been watching Spider-Man.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, we're gonna be watching it tomorrow night. So I don't know what episode you're on, but I haven't seen any of it yet. I'm waiting to watch it with y'all. So I'm excited. I've been told not told, but I've seen a video where Ben from Cinema Gulp is saying that this is the best TV show this year. So I'm hyped about it. I'm so excited to see this. Like I said, Spider-Man is one of my favorite characters in Marvel. X-Men and Spider-Man, they were Marvel to me. Like,
sorry.
Go ahead.
Theta, who is your favorite superhero right now?
Jeez, that's a really tough question.
Okay, well, while you're thinking about it, we can ask Dan.
Yeah.
Who is my favorite character from Marvel?
Who's your favorite superhero?
Oh, like even from in general, from
genetically altered, genetically altered mutant or alien.
No.
Just in general, like he's saying you have to pick one out of every single
based on philosophy and power, the one that you are, that is my hero that I worship.
Oh,
because I think that's what superheroes
Silver Surfer.
are.
The Silver Surfer.
That was what
tragedy.
That was one that came to mind for me. I'm gonna have to say
he's got a true love story. Here, hold on a second. He's got himself a true love story. He's pretty much he finds himself in a position where he's being used by those he calls his friends and allies, and then
and he has to choose whether he
finds him. He has to choose to be a prisoner of the very thing that's destroyed his entire existence, and then break away from that and risk destroying all of reality. And he's a loner, pretty much half of what he has to say is in his head. And a lot of people just can't stand the Silver Surfer because most of the Silver Surfer comic is about him thinking of what he's saying. He's not really talking in the entire thing. Most of it's just his thoughts. He's trapped alone with his thoughts. And it's a sad thought process, but I kind of feel for the guy because I feel like I have that life half the time. It's like half of what I have to say is trapped alone in my own thoughts, in my own little prison of life that's been constantly yanked away, and it's a great metaphor on life. I kind of feel like the Silver Surfer is like the ultimate superhero because he has to deal with that in solitude.
I mean, that you pretty much took the words out of my mouth if I picked Silver Surfer, but now it just seems like I was just riding on your coattails because that's pretty much exactly my thought process on Silver Surfer being alone. Don't
steal Jamie Lynn's character. Jamie Lynn says,
and I saw that. That's she has enormous powers. If she was a mutant, she'd be Omega level mutant. She's Omega level regardless. But I would say if I can't pick Silver Surfer, I'll go a different route, and I'll just say Venom, Eddie Brock. He's a character that, I mean, in the same vein, he made a lot of mistakes as a journalist, a photographer, and he ended up becoming a villain. And I connect with that. I feel like I'm the villain in my story. And I feel like I'm making all the wrong decisions that Eddie Brock makes, and finally Eddie Brock has come around. Like he survived cancer. Not that I've survived cancer or anything, but he's survived a bunch of things that he's had to deal with, and he has finally come around where he's not the lethal protector anymore. He became more than that. He actually fought Null, the Clintar god, which
right. Well, it took really in lore wise, like it took a while for Venom, the symbiote itself, to be accepted within as Venom anti-hero.
Because Venom was shunned away. He's one of the weakest of the Clintar, of the symbiotes.
Well, just being like on Earth. I mean, beyond his being shunned away, like for Earth accepting him even as an anti-hero, because he still doesn't in the comic books. He still doesn't even hasn't made his way to hero status yet. He's made his way to anti-hero. And depending on which version of the comics you're looking at, like he would be a good one for me. He is a member of S.H.I.E.L.D. Venom himself is a member of S.H.I.E.L.D.
When Eddie Brock was anti-Venom,
so is Sandman.
He was a hero then.
Yeah.
So I would say anti-Venom. Anti-Venom would probably be my choice.
Okay. I like Sandman.
I like Sandman too. Sandman was one of the. I think he was in the 3rd issue of the Amazing Spider-Man. He was one of the first of Spider-Man's villains.
Well, my favorite superhero when I was growing up was Spider-Man, because I liked doing good with a mask.
There you go.
And then I grew out of that, and I was like, you know what? I'm kind of pissed off. So I was all like,
so then you became Magneto and wanted to kill
I wanted to be Batman, and I was like, justice, but my way. And then I saw Iron Man, and I was like, oh shit, Iron Man, if you have money, you can do justice. And then and this
it's
is
the
where
same
I am
thing with
now,
Batman, Bruce Wayne. Yeah.
is Captain America. I am a Steve Rogers fucking fanboy.
There you go.
I
Steve
love.
Rogers is rocking, man. Like he is.
Are you looking forward to the up and coming Nomad TV series that Disney Plus is going to be doing?
I'm not 100% sure because I haven't heard of it. I haven't seen anything about it.
All right.
However,
so
here's
am.
what I'll tell you. Here's what I'll tell you, Dan. I like
Here it comes.
I like Captain Winter Soldier Falcon Boy.
Falcon. He likes Captain.
I like
Falcon.
that show. I like that show.
Oh yeah,
And
you
then-
know that was a good show.
And then I did see Captain America Brave New World, and I was like, not the best, not the
Right.
worst.
They built up they built up what they could have done better with Brave New World, and which with what they built up with the Falcon and Winter Soldier TV series. They could have done more with not only just Brave New World, but they could have done more with the Thunderbolts, and they could have done more.
I haven't
with
seen
the,
Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
Thunderbolt was better than a lot of people say it was.
I heard it was okay. It's just, yeah, I'm not going to subscribe to Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Yes, Jamie.
Luckily, I have a friend who subscribes to it for their children, and I need to get access to it.
You know
again.
what? I have a sister. I can go over and watch Thunderbolts for sure.
Yeah,
She's got Disney Plus.
but
My brother-in-law
Thunderbolts,
is
they could've
always
done-
looking for reasons to get baked and watch Marvel movies. No, but
I
okay.
wish I could
So,
handle getting baked.
and like, okay, so I don't care. What was it? I went and I saw the Marvels. You ever see
Yeah.
the Marvels?
No.
Yeah.
So that's, and I saw that, and it was hilarious. So
it was funny.
No, not the movie. So I go into the movie theater, and we're all sitting there, and we're like, okay, movie. Like, I was seriously, I went there, I bought a ticket. I bought a ticket just to spite the critical drinker, and I was like, I'm paying money for this. And so I went and I watched it. And then, and as soon as the movie started, it said, please put on your 3D glasses. And there were like 3 dads in the theater who were like, we need 3D glasses. And we all freaked out. We were like, where do we get the 3D glasses? And so we all ran out, and we're all like, did you know we needed 3D glasses? I didn't know we needed 3D glasses. And so we all went and got the 3D glasses
at the entry of the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they did, but we didn't know because we didn't care, really.
You just walked right by him.
Yeah. So, but luckily, I only had to get 1 pair of 3D glasses. They had to get like 3D glasses for their children.
Oh man.
And so they're just like scooping them up. They're like, I'm taking them all. So it was like
that sounds hilarious.
But you know what? The Marvels was an hour and 40 minutes. It was a Barbie movie made for girls. And I
Right.
thought it was cute as all get out.
You know, the one
I
who
thought it
played-
was fine. And the amount of vitriol that it's received is unwarranted. Because
the
it
girl
is
that
such
played
a
the youngest
nothing.
one. She was actually
Kamala
really
Khan.
good in it.
Yeah,
the girl who
she's
played Kamala Khan.
great.
I like
She's
her as the character that she's portraying. You know,
Exactly.
like my
And you can
issue
tell how
is
excited she is to play it.
my issue with that aspect of the Marvel universe, what they call the MCU, is not what everybody else complains about. Like, okay, so I liked the Marvels. Because it was humorous and funny.
For
Now,
what it was.
Yeah, for what it was, and for what it was, and what you were given with the Kamala Khan character to use as Marvel Girl with her TV series, it was good for what they gave it. Now, when we are critical about these Marvel movies, and this is one of the things that I have to remind everybody, is that Marvel still doesn't own all their characters in the rights for film rights and whatnot. So we're not going to be getting comic book accurate storylines until they own all the stuff. And then by the time they own all the characters again, that's when we'll get comic accurate storylines. In the meantime, there are characters who are owned by Universal, and they don't want them being used yet because they probably have a plan for them. And so like now if you're going to be doing these things, we're going to you're going to have storylines that are not the way they are in the comic books.
I have a little bit of an argument. Whether you like it or not, and I'm sure, well, I'm not sure. So the Boys ended recently, the television show adaptation.
I'm going to be talking about
Boys.
that soon. Yeah.
And so the thing is that the end of the Boys television show is different from the end of the Boys, the comic book. Now, I know that there are people who are critical about the fact that the show did not end the same way as the comic book. However, if everybody knows the fucking spoilers, like, is it?
It's hard to miss.
Like, if you don't do it exactly the way that everyone wants it,
like
I am not the hugest Boys fan. Like, I think I am with everyone else. We learned about if you were so into the Boys before the TV show showed up.
I had no idea about the Boys before the show.
Yeah, like I had no idea before the show. And so if any of the listeners are like, oh no, we're diehard 1996 The Boys fans, I know The Boys did not start in 1996.
I was gonna say, I didn't realize it started that long ago.
No. I'm just being a weirdo.
Yeah, okay, I got you.
I'm just saying, it's just like, you know what? And if they did actually make it the same way as the end of the comic, then it's like everybody who knows the comic is going to be inside information.
Yeah.
And it could be said the same way as like the Zack Snyder adaptation of Watchmen. And it's like, oh no, there's going to be a giant squid.
See, but I really loved the adaptation of the Watchmen movie. I think they did a brilliant job. Especially with the hardcore director's cut or ultimate cut or whatever.
The ultimate cut with the animated.
Yeah, that was amazing. That was
not
brilliant.
To shorthand it, but in the ultimate cut of Watchmen, you do get the Tales of the Black Freighter.
That
is interjected in parts of the movie, and it is an animated feature because in the world of the Watchmen. They don't have superhero comics; they have pirate comics.
Yeah, and I love it. I love everything about it. I think it was brilliantly made. I love what they did with that. Watchmen is one of my favorite superhero movies, still to this day.
Oh
wow! I forgot what I was going to say, but I love the Watchmen. Absolutely. Well, man, I had something I was going to say, but I forgot.
I was going to say something. You were actually supposed to ask me something.
Well, no, I wasn't.
Yeah, no. Did you ask me who my favorite superhero was?
Yeah, we would. Yeah, you said.
So who's my favorite superhero?
You said Spider-Man.
You
said
no, I did not. Yes, thank you.
But I was just about to get to that. I said Spider-Man used to be, and then you said Captain America at the end.
Right.
You said, well, then you said Batman, and then you
No, I said Batman before Captain America.
I know. That's what I just said.
There was a progression.
I know. That was my point, is that
I'm interrupting you. You should tell me to shut up. You don't have to explain.
Through. Like I remember every stage of character that you loved. That's how much.
Okay. Before he became Spider-Man, what flavor Pokemon was he? Oh, sorry.
Well, I guess he would have had to be a
Sorry.
a Squirtle.
That is an image I don't want in my head anymore. Okay. Well, on that note, well, I've had a lot of fun. Thank you guys for helping me make sure that everything still works on my channel after
I've
the
had a blast. I've had
situation.
a blast
We talked about a lot of good hacker movies. Then we went off the rails after we ran out of
Yeah,
hacker movies to talk
seriously, like
about.
the past
and
30,
talked to-
40
and
minutes.
I was given a chance to nerd out about my favorite comic book stuff, and my son blurted out some things in the background. I'm not sure if you heard when we were talking about favorite comic book characters.
No,
My
what'd he
son yelled out something that I'm not going to repeat on stream.
Oh.
But if it did show up in the
She-Hulk?
show up in the VOD. Yeah, too. If it did show up in the VOD, I'm pretty sure you guys will clip it. But anyhow, I'm going to let everybody show their channels and say where they're going to be at when they're at. Scotty, tell us all the things and how to click.
Well, I don't know how to click. Don't know how to work a keyboard. My name is Scotty R37. I am a faithful Ed McMahon over at Anti-Derivative Jill. If you want to get in touch
Love
with
her.
her and me, no, she's the one that I hang out with the most. She's my best friend on the internet. Also, I'm
Is she still
affiliated
fighting with YouTube? Is she still fighting with YouTube about the thing?
It's never a fight. It's a negotiation. I would like to say, as she says herself, she is a communications officer. It's not about a battle. It's about negotiation. And so, but also Cinema Gulp, Ben. But yeah, Cinema Gulp on YouTube. We're going to be, I've been a part of that incredible troop for quite a while, and there's going to be an anniversary show about The Rawk. You know that Sean Connery, Nicolas Cage movie,
Yeah.
The Rawk.
Love
We're going to be doing that over there on the Cinema Go, and then the Phantasmagorium with my good friend Kat Sly Snide on XCOM. But thank you for having me here. You're a gentleman.
So in the chat
Kate,
right now, you have the in the chat, boys and girls, if you can click on the YouTube channel that's been listed in the chat, it has and Derivative Jill's page where you're going to be able to find Scotty on a regular basis. Go and give that a follow.
And
Go
I
and give
also
that.
have Cinema Gulps right here. I have a long list of
and we got Cinema as well. I'll make sure I put that into the chat.
Cinema
so that way
Gulp
you
is
can follow
Ben
him.
is awesome at Cinema Gulp. I'd love to be over there a little more. Maybe next time he has an empty slot for a guest, I'll pop in if
I'm
he
sure you're
allows for
welcome,
it.
man. He likes you.
I love him to death. I see him every once in a while send me a message that he's doing a stream, and it's usually when I'm in the middle of a stream, so I can't pop in. But yeah, I'd love to work, do some streaming with him.
I think it'd be fun.
I like Cinema Gulp. Cool. I like watching them.
Yeah, he actually is teaching He recommended to me some books on film editing. That's I mean, not to brag, but I think my editing has gotten a lot better since he's helped me work, read, find these books and videos and stuff like that. So
I love and hate film editing. It's like it's like art.
It's soul crushing, but it's so nice when you get it done right.
Right. But then I refuse to just edit anything of my own, like of me talking, and I hear myself and I'm like, make this moron shut up.
Yeah. I just try to tune myself out and focus on the visuals and sound effects and stuff.
Can I say something that I want you to
Nope,
edit?
you're done. You're done.
I just want you to edit this out. All right. So 3, 2, 1, you will never hear this again. So the thing is that I think that if you want to become a good editor, what I would do is find, that red light part of the internet where they show the coitus. Mm-hmm. Well, find your favorite coital actress and then put together like a Michael Bay action scene
with her in
the thing. Like, just do whatever, and don't AI it. Just like you should just choose images that are available on the red light district of the internet,
and just do it old school, where
and
like,
make a
like,
movie trailer about fucking Lara Croft, but it's it's Penny Flame.
I'm just imagining like a South Park version with like Amy Jo Johnson in her mouth moving like a Canadian in South Park,
And I don't.
I'm
say
sorry.
that
I just had a mental image of.
Sorry.
I had a mental image of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie by Michael Bay. Replacing Megan Fox.
Well, exactly. But that's the thing, is that if you edit it all together and you put it on, it's the editing that makes it happen.
It's
the
true.
Performance, and so. I don't know.
See, that's the art. I'd rather do something like that than like go back in my VODs and listening to myself talk for hours just to find that one thing that I said that's clip worthy when I mentioned something about something like it. If somebody starts talking about Batman nipples, like, it's easy for me to want to clip that, but like listening to myself and I say something, I might say something off the wall. Who knows? I just don't want to hear it from me. I want to hear it from somebody else. I don't know why. I'm not my biggest fan when it comes down to re-listening to my own content.
No,
but you've got a lovely voice. I enjoy the timbre.
You really do. I mean, he was a DJ for 23 years. I mean, obviously he did pretty damn well.
He could have made it if he only went one more year.
One more year, just held out that one.
If he got to 24, you would have made it.
Just like Kiefer Sutherland. Was that Keith Sutherland in 24? Yeah.
No, it was. Oh no, it was. What's his name? It was the guy from Star Trek 6.
Oh yeah. So, no, I was used to speaking for like a minute at a time, having a karaoke singer come up.
Having
or
kind of like a
playing
shield
some music for 5
like,
and then talking for another 1 minute.
Yeah.
I'm used to 1 minute at a time conversation. So.
But
this entire experience has always been
conversation
like
going. You have a lot. I mean, your intelligence on comic books and movies and stuff is existential. Like, is that? I don't know if that's the right word I'm trying to think.
No, it's not.
It's not. It's really not. I didn't think so.
What?
Thank you for the
exponential. Yeah, that's it. That's the word I'm going for. It's definitely you can tell that you're a lover of these nerdy things, and you can keep a conversation going on a bunch of different topics, and it's very entertaining. I think I had a blast on the stream today. I mean, I think that we all flowed together very, very well, and
it was a pretty good mix towards your topic coming up next month that you want to do, that you just made the thumbnail for, which I'm excited for.
But the thing is okay, we never really got down to it. Is the best cyberpunk movies have the best keyboards? So which cyberpunk movie or television show had the best keyboards? And
Tron
my answer is fucking Max Headroom.
Oh, I love Max Headroom.
Yeah, I mean, Max Headroom. Yeah, but that was
a hacker fucking movie, a TV show.
TV show, yeah.
And also,
I would say Tron Legacy for me.
Okay, I get that.
But it's all about the keyboards, dude. It is absolutely.
Well, I mean,
not a good keyboard.
Technically, Daft Punk was all keyboards. It's all synthesizers.
No, I'm not talking about pianos.
That's the same.
Musically, he was.
I'm talking about QWERTY.
Oh, God. Okay. Gotcha. I get it.
102 keys versus 56. Or
gotcha.
Max Headroom, I kind of love that that thought
Oh
process
yeah,
as well, because also Max Headroom also had to do with the real life hacking, that
yeah,
they used Max Headroom to hack the airwaves.
exactly. Yeah, that was it was a
Uh,
Ohio,
and so like
Ohio or
so like
Pennsylvania?
that
I don't remember.
Pennsylvania, I believe. It could
Okay.
have been Ohio. Let me look, double check real quick.
Eh,
Oh yeah,
not-
Rogue was one of the yeah. She was a very strong character. She
Max
wasn't
Headroom
Omega
airwave
level,
hacking.
but she was a very strong character. Like there's a rating.
I'm gonna be
where-
wrong, dude. I chose Ohio or Pennsylvania. It's probably gonna be neither. I'm gonna be so dumb in front of people.
It's gonna be somewhere in Canada, and you're gonna be
Scott
like,
doesn't
I
know
fucking
what the
live
fuck
here.
about the Max Headroom incident.
Okay, Philadelphia.
That's it. That's in Pennsylvania, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pennsylvania.
All right. Okay. So,
Yeah,
Philadelphia. There was two hackings regarding it. The first hacking was Chicago, Illinois, where the airwave was hacked. Then 2 hours apart from that, the pirate broadcasters also hacked Philadelphia as well. So there was two hackings.
Well, good for
involved
them.
with it.
Well,
The
good
first
for
hacking
them.
didn't last, but the first hacking didn't last as long, and the second hacking went through the entire video that you can now see on YouTube.
If you do have an opportunity to see it, you should see it.
Yeah, it's online. Like,
And also, if you do watch it, don't watch it on one of those channels where it's like the most frightening things ever to be broadcast.
Yeah,
Like,
just
watch it as
for
the
what it is.
prank that it is. It's
Exactly.
just goofing.
Yeah,
It is
Yeah, so the
literally
first-
just
it's
taking
supposed
shit
to be
over
scary or
and
some
being
kind of
like people get smacked on their asses.
on their asses.
Yeah, so the first hacking lasted 17 seconds before engineers found it at WGN TV in Chicago, Illinois. That was the first hacking. Then they did it again 2 hours later in Philadelphia, allegedly. But
You know what? They interrupted an episode of Doctor Who, so fuck them.
yeah, right.
Yeah,
And one of the good doctors too. So
It was Tom Baker.
Tom Baker, yeah.
Not my favorite doctor.
Right now, Theta is destroying his computer with his Michelangelo skills.
Oh no.
If I had more room, I could actually show you, but I actually do have some.
We don't want to
You know
damage.
what?
We don't want to damage those transformers.
Come on, man. Be more of a Donatello.
Oh, I am.
No, I know. You're intelligent. And
No. I mean, like with the bow staff, I actually was in a competition.
okay, easy, Darth Maul.
Hey, I'm just telling you how it
All
is.
right.
So, Theta, tell us all the things.
Yeah,
And,
if you want to follow me, I'm putting my new channel, Nerd Archaeology, but I don't know I don't know what my plan is with it anymore. You can subscribe to me on that channel and on my live channel, which is Theta of Nerd Archaeology, which is right here. I'm going to put it in the private chat as well. So you can see me tomorrow at Theta of Nerd Archaeology, and we're going to be watching not Cosmic. Yeah, it's going to be Cosmic Theta Theater 2117. We're going to be watching Spider Noir. Some of the new episodes. I hear that they're really good. So if you wanted to come join me tomorrow, come join me, and we'll have a good time and enjoy a really great show. And we're not going to be doing a stream tonight, but I am going to be working all night because I have a new job I'm doing, and there's a lot of new tasks, and I need to save up as much money as possible.
That's right. I got Theta working on the corner of 5th and Elm tonight. He'll be offering. Oh, okay. No discounts. Okay, no discounts for Theta on 5th and Elm. Just go.
If
and pick 'em
anybody-
up. You get 1 hour for the price.
If anybody's in Ontario, I'll
Stop
suck your
by.
dick for a nickel.
Suck it.
And the only
A
thing
nickel.
I have to prove is that I have to get $1 to Theta.
Well, so you get a nickel and I get 95 cents of that.
No, but how many nickels do I need to make $1?
50.
20.
Oh, it's gonna be a lot of dicks, dude.
Yeah.
Is it 20? Yeah, you're right. It's 20. Yeah.
All right.
that's
Well,
right.
you know what? I'm happy to be part of the community.
And like I said,
if you want
Scotty,
to,
you're always welcome to be on any stream that. I'm
Well,
hosting.
yeah, I guess if I'm willing to suck dick.
No dick sucking involved. You're just
Yay! That's all I ever
conversation.
wanted. No
Yeah.
dick sucking involved.
there won't be any of that, but there will be some of this.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh well. Isn't that a beautiful bumper that he made for me? That was awesome.
It's delightful.
Thank you so much.
I'm trying to make one for all my friends right now.
Yeah. I need to get. I need to start making one for you and for King and now Scotty. If you're going to be around more, then I need to make one for you too. So whenever we welcome you onto the screen.
No, but I already have one.
Oh, you do? Well, send it to me and I'll play it whenever.
It's not mine. It's not mine.
Oh well.
I have me wearing like a Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan hoodie.
Oh, okay.
And I'm dancing.
I've seen it. Yeah,
with my arms above my head, and I'm like, "Welcome to Jill's." And so that's my intro.
I can't steal that though. I got to make my own.
Yeah, man.
That's Jill's, so.
Got to have one for Theta's channel. We'll have to.
No, but the thing is that I love being Jill's Andy Richter. I love being Jill's Jeff Peterson.
Team.
I love being her fucking Ed McMahon.
Y'all are an awesome team. Yeah, I mean, y'all
Jelly.
are so much fun to watch.
Oh, my stars! And whenever
you know what's the funniest is when Jill gets annoyed at you.
Yeah. I think
it.
that's hilarious too.
I do too. I think it's the best. It's the best. It keeps me watching.
But I want to. I'm her Commander Riker, I suppose. I could get my own ship. I don't want one.
Yeah, I'm getting my own ship.
Yeah, you're getting a model made. Yeah. I'm looking forward to
Sean
seeing
Carter's gonna make my own USS Theta. I don't know if you want to check
Theta
it out.
Prize. Yeah.
Well, no.
I know.
I'm not going to call it the Theta Prize, but basically the Theta Prize kind of.
But either way, it's going to be fun seeing it when you get it.
Basically, like it's like if USS.
What's a good starship name?
USS Theta. NCC 2117.
2117. Why is it 2117?
Because I got sober in the year 2017, and I added 100 years. Hopefully, that I'll be alive by then. Because it's the future, and that's what drives.
Absolutely.
Well,
I never thought about what my starship would be named. So next
and
time
actually,
we come live,
to be honest, that's where my lore. Sorry to interrupt, but that's where my lore comes from. My character, the Theta Ranger, he comes from the year 2117. He's he came back from the past to save the world from pop culture and all the demise that Disney has done to it. And
we got to do a universal character lore episode one day.
Yeah, I have like a whole premise like outline for a novel that I want to write about my character, but we'll talk about that some other time.
Yeah. Absolutely, a great show.
I'm totally working on a Miranda class vessel.
Oh,
yeah, absolutely, science class.
Nice.
Yeah,
isn't that like the like Beverly Crusher's ship? In the future, all good things. Isn't that what?
No, that's that's the name of her ship was the USS Pasteur.
Pasteur, yeah.
Aren't the science class vessels the ones that have the big old ball in the front?
Yeah, that's
big old
or is that the one with the
nubbin.
hoop?
Just the
tip. It's a big old ball. It's like a big old tit in front with
tip.
No tit.
Just
like a big boob.
No,
like a big,
dude.
like
there's a magic wand that you see, and they turn it on, and they put it. Anyway,
you pay extra for that.
Miranda class.
While you look that up.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So it's kind of like Excelsior class, but a little bit different. That's cool. I like it.
Miranda is nothing like Excelsior. And you know what? I feel like Excelsior would be something that I'd be like, oh no, that's too fancy. I don't want that.
Yeah, I don't know. You're just lucky that the Excelsior class doesn't look like Stan Lee. Excelsior.
They are very similar. Excelsior class and the Miranda class are very similar.
Hey, Dan.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us today. Thank you guys for joining me today. And I've had a lot of fun. We got a little off track. We got a little distracted, but that's the way we do things here.
Hack the planet.
If we do not have ADD at one point in time, we do not have an enjoyable life. That's what I'm saying.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Be sure to like and subscribe.
Leave a comment.
So for those people hanging out,
leave 8 words or more.
8 words or more. That helps the algorithm. And for those people who are watching on the Kick or the Twitter side, feel free to find me over on YouTube, where I am trying to make a rush towards 200 by the end of July. So if you guys can hit me to that 200 number, that'd be great. Also, you can find me over at twitter.com, where you can find me saying stupid things on the internet to people, and possibly even opening my mouth politically, where I don't do that here. And feel free to troll me.
God bless Canada.
God bless Canada. Oh, somebody should. And for those people who want to do more than putting your foot in your mouth or watch me put my foot in my mouth, you guys can actually do what I do and get a KJCowboyDan coffee mug over at the KJCowboyDan gear shop. Now, any gear of the KJCowboyDan gear that you get goes to support the channel, help me feed the cats, and also quite potentially keep the stage running. And if you do want to continue to support the channel by maybe a little donation or something, go to Ko-Fi.com, where for the price of a coffee, you can help me pay for this nice little spaceship that I'm sitting in, and make sure that that planet outside my crash right into me.
No, I got to interrupt you. Is it Ko-Fi or Ko-Fi?
Ko-Fi. That's what I
think it's
supposed to be Ko-Fi, but I call it Ko-Fi.
I call it Ko-Fi.
Either way.
I think it's supposed to be Ko-Fi, but it's spelled like hi-fi.
That makes sense. Ko-Fi, because it's in like a coffee cup. Ko-Fi, yeah. And Jamie, yes, God saves us all. Praise God.
Anyway, I'm sorry. Hang on. Continue with your ad read.
Yes,
absolutely. So make sure that you help support us with the spaceships and the planets and the channel here. For those people who don't want to offer money, but they do want to buy something, we got a Throne wish list of things that we could either use for content for the channel, or even just something as simple as a cat scratching post for my cats, so that way they don't claw at my jar. Go to the Throne page, where we have some stuff that in our wish list that you can help me get by crowdsourcing certain items. It'd be great.
Just checked. How dare you say you want a DeLorean?
Yeah, I do. Make sure that DeLorean is capable of going 88 miles an hour. And if you
no DeLorean in the history of DeLoreans has ever gone 88 miles per hour.
Well, that's because John DeLorean was hiding a little some panels. That's one of the DeLoreans you can get me, by the way. It's one of the special John DeLoreans. Wink,
John DeLoreans. Yeah.
Can I? That's how you know that it's on the downloads. You say DeLorean twice. Not just a DeLorean. I want a DeLorean.
DeLorean, yes. And for those people with a short attention span, you can be live with KJ CowboyDan coffee mug for $14 US. I'm pretty sure the Canadian value is like $6 or something. I don't know what you look at in Canadian money, so I do apologize.
It's monopoly money. I mean, it doesn't mean
if they even use some sort of financial currency at this point in Canada, but you can always
actually using your mugs as currency.
No wonder
we just trade your
just trade a bunch of mugs to KJ CowboyDan.
I'll give you this mugs for a melon. I'll give you this many mugs for a cabbage.
Once you do get your mug by Canadian trade,
and I'll give you one.
Every month they just come. There's a wagon pulled by an elderly woman, and she get your mugs here. Everyone runs out and gets their mugs.
That elderly woman brought me my mugs.
And the Holy Grail was
sweet God. Are we still alive?
Yeah, we are still alive. So once you get your mugs, that's what they'll look like right there. And that's pretty much it.
Oh, nice.
Unless you want to, that's pretty much it. Unless you want to put a little special something within your mugs, you can always go to W Energy Drink and get your W Energy Sludge and make yourself a little special something. Put it in that KJ CowboyDan mug and enjoy a nice caffeinated beverage that is made with real caffeine, not the artificial caffeine that you'd find in other caffeinated beverages, but real caffeine. That's right. Caffeine that we say is guaranteed to give you that little. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. And let me remove my cat from the screen if I possibly can.
Yeah, I'm sick and tired of looking at pussy.
that is Q the cat, and he definitely lives by his name. Get off of my screen, cat. Boom. Okay. Thank you very much for joining me. I've been KJ CowboyDan here with the one and only Scotty and man Theta of the Grid.
May the power protect
Let's go
you.
to that theme song and go home, BC. And yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah.
Friend. Woo. Big. Whoa. Oh. Your friend. If you wanted to know, wanted to know what I'm doing now. I'm living on the glow of your computer. Yeah, you're online with CowboyDan. So don't you drift, don't you slide away. Oh, come hang a minute, baby, in your day. I got a vibe with your name written on it. Come on, let's set this moment ablaze. Cause when you click my name, oh, the world feels right. We'll light up the dark like a neon night. Oh, you show up, I'll pop off for sure. Yeah, that's the whole damn plan. You're online with CowboyDan. Got kinda tired of that doom scroll rolling. Post after post, like a lost parade. But maybe